6. Wait, it's not 6,
All right.
is it?
It's 6:07
It's 8.
Standard Time.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the Redeye streams. We're going to be covering some news stories today. I got Benny here and Redbeard and 40 Ounce. You guys want to shout out your VidMe and stick it to the YouTube overlords?
Yeah, so as far as VidMe goes, everyone needs to get on Twitter and do an @VidMe and say, oppose VidMe censorship through verification. And I have given many examples. They are not verifying me for whatever reason, even though I meet all the requirements.
Are they like anti-ginger? You think you might have a lawsuit brewing?
I don't know. But they're not doing it, and I've even sent them people who are wrongfully verified, who don't meet the requirements. And I'm like, how the fuck does this happen? And they won't respond to me.
They know something.
So fuck VidMe. But if you want to check out YouTube, youtube.com/c/redbeard1337.
All right, awesome.
Rather, wrongthink.net is another good one. It's actually my preferred platform, wrongthink.net/redbeard.
Alrighty. I'm 40 Ounce. I do things too. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, Benny, are you on Twitter or anything? I ask you every time. It's like every other day. But
yeah, follow me on my Twitter at BennyHana97. I'm just one of your regular shitlords.
Beautiful.
All right, let's dig right in with the BBC News. So, does somebody want to start reading this article? Because I have some loud noise in the background right
now.
Oh, God, dude.
Offer her a job at the BBC News, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God. Fuck. All right. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold it together, but I'll try and give it a read.
Big black coffee.
Big black coffee, yeah.
Big black coffee. Right, so French girl mutilated by rats in attacking... Okay.
All right, I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Right. So a disabled French girl covered in rat bites is critically ill in the hospital after a pack swarmed into her bedroom in northern France. The 14-year-old paraplegic was sleeping on a ground floor when the attack happened in a rented house in fucking Roblox. I don't even know what that fucking word is. I don't speak French.
No one speaks French. It's a fake language.
It's a well, no. I did take French in high school, but I just don't give a shit about it.
It's fake. You didn't take anything. Sorry.
A medical expert quoted by France Info said that the girl had 45 facial lacerations, 150 on her hands and 30 on her feet. The girl's father is suing the landlord for alleged negligence. Reports say rubbish bins nearby were overflowing. Whatever rubbish means, never seen that word before. The father who...
It's garbage, kind of like this narration.
This narration.
Well, hold on.
You fucking
why would they sue the landlord if they're living in, what is it, an apartment or...
it said the ground floor, so I'm assuming there's two houses, maybe like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of loft like that.
Well, isn't the people who rent the room like their responsibility to take care of it or whatever?
You'd think so.
Yeah, logic would seem to say yes. It's kind of odd. Yes. So, the girl's father is oh, I already read that. The father, who has 2 other children, said he found his paraplegic daughter Samantha drenched in blood in her bed last Saturday. He said everything was fine when the family had gone to bed and he was sleeping upstairs. There's blood coming from her ears. I was terrified she might have had a brain hemorrhage. Okay. He said, quoted by the local newspaper, fucking Courier Picard, fucking insert, oh, baguette, the local newspaper, baguette. Some of her fingertips were bitten off. Oh, Jesus Christ. And surgeons cannot repair them, he said. So the family is now moved to a different house, and the police are investigating the attack. The hospital has run checks on Samantha for possible infections, including rabies. The rabies test was negative. And such attacks on humans are rare, although hungry rats do sometimes feed on corpses. Welcome to 1694.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Like, what? You know, Jesus, we got fucking multiple hurricanes heading to the U.S. Half the country's on fire. Here, we got bitches getting eaten by rats in France. The end is near, folks. Fucking
might as well
repent
be.
now. Find and accept Jesus into your heart because shit's about to get real bad.
How can we accept Jesus into our heart where every day we stray further from God?
Well, I'll tell you right now. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. White power.
Oh God. Sorry. YouTube. The opinions voiced on the Redeye stream are not necessarily those of Mad Dog Productions or the Mad Libertarian.
And the stream is now demonetized. I thought I was gonna be the one that gets it demonetized.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I haven't even called her rat girl yet. Damn it, man! What the fuck? Right. So isn't this how people get special powers in comic books? I'm just saying.
You wanna know what would stop those? You wanna know what would stop those rats from biting her? Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
To have her own Pickle
Rick. Pickle Rick. Fuck yeah.
Do you remember that torture where they would put a metal bucket on your chest with a rat in it, and they would so the rat would eat through your entire body?
Yeah. Yeah, that is fucked, dude. Medieval torture, that shit was a fucking art. That was an art form. God damn.
I don't think it's very artful to be eaten by rats. But
well, at least it's creative for sure.
Oh yeah, it's very creative. I mean, who thought of that? Whoever thought of that needs to be given a Nobel Peace Prize.
What is art if not creative?
Oh yeah, dude. So many fucked up things, dude. What was the one? What was it? Did they put your head in a box and fill it with bees? Is that what it was? Or something like that.
Not the bees.
Yeah, dude. There's some fucking stuff, dude.
Yeah, I would confess to anything at that point. I'd just start making shit up. Like,
oh yeah,
what do you want me to say? I did it. It was all me. I killed the queen.
That's why torture doesn't work. I would just do it for amusement.
That's not the weirdest. Not the most painful torture I've heard. The most painful one I've heard was they would put you on this metal slab that's pointed like a triangle, like a pyramid shape. Put you on it, and it's supposed to, and they pull you down on it as it splits you in half.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh Christ Almighty! That sounds fucking god awful.
Oh,
I was about to say Death by 1,000 Cuts is up there, but no, that tops it, dude.
You want to know what sounds awful? This second story from BBC. I'm throwing it in general chat first, and then I'll give it to you guys.
I wanted to read the BBC article, Top 10 Creative Breakfast Ideas.
I mean, you guys, there's always the good old drawn quarter.
I need to spice up my breakfast.
That drawn quarter. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, is this how the British see us? This is ridiculous. So, people like Ryan are going to shoot at Hurricane Irma. And look at this freaking hip. Look at this guy. He looks like Jesus.
There's a goddamn dog with a gun on it. What?
Fucking what?
Like, what the hell?
This is on the BBC.
Yeah, this is Yeah, BBC. So some Americans preparing for Hurricane Irma are coming up with unusual ways to show their defiance.
No, they're not. I'm
They're-
sorry.
Yeah. They are planning to fire bullets into the storm or use flamethrowers and lasers to show their resistance.
Okay, I just think this article's bullshit.
Can we
Yeah.
can we
If you
take a
say
moment?
anything with lasers in it, it's bullshit.
Right. Not just that, but this is beyond like the fringes of the bell curve. This is like they found one fucking crazy person on Twitter
Yes.
that said he was going to shoot the hurricane, and they're like, "Hey, all Americans are shooting hurricanes."
Yeah. I
Guy on his roof with a flamethrower. Watch him light his own house on fire.
You know, I mean, I kind of want to see it.
There's seriously an event that I've seen on Facebook was like September 9th. Put your fans on your front porch to blow away Hurricane Irma. And there's people actually trying to do that. Like someone put a video of like their fan outside. It goes, "Take that, Hurricane Irma. You're not gonna touch this house."
God damn it!
Oh my god!
You know
Did you
what?
guys see? Did you guys see the fucking diagram down at the bottom?
Yes, I saw it.
The
Well,
fucking-
can you,
I love how they think. I love how they honestly think that the hurricane is about as like big as 2 people tall. Like, do you understand the fucking? Oh my god, dude! Like this fucking graph doesn't make any goddamn sense.
this is You know what? I hope another 5 hurricanes hit at the same fucking time. Honestly.
Well, we got Hurricane Irma, we got Hurricane Jose coming up. I heard there was like a 3rd hurricane supposed to happen.
Yeah, but that one's headed towards Mexico, so nobody seems to care about that one.
Oh yeah. Oh good.
Well, I'm sure he'll hop the border. I mean, it is Jose.
I mean, if Hurricane Jose is going to, I mean,
Yeah. Well,
Just wait. There's gonna be another fucking stupid political statement about it, just like Jennifer Lawrence saying
oh, God.
the reason we're being attacked by hurricanes and Mother Nature is because of Donald Trump.
because of white people.
Well, it's always our fault.
Well,
But, like,
I
this
mean,
is ridiculous. No, seriously, more than 43,000 people have signed up to shoot at Hurricane Irma. What?
I gotta
the
do
fuck?
anything.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I would go there and pay money to see that.
That does remind me of the video when it's like it had something to do with like the climate change and how it was racist. Apparently,
Oh, I've seen that. Yes, climate change is racist because it disproportionately affects black families and black neighborhoods. Yes, that makes fucking so much sense. Jesus.
Okay,
40
climate change is
40,000.
real. The climate has changed 0.03 degrees in the last 20 years.
no,
That's-
I don't deny climate change isn't real. It is, but I don't think it's as serious as people try to make it. You know?
Well, it's not. That's my point. 0.03 degrees. That's it. And
Right.
And also,
like,
what we have
remember-
to take it to, and also when we have to take this into consideration is that we've only been working with, say, nuclear powers or
Fossil
machinery
fuels
and all that.
for
Fossil
so
fuels for
long.
like what, only 200 years?
Right. And even then the data that goes back so far on the degree change is all speculation mostly. We don't have good data.
Yeah.
So the thing is, well, since humans started doing this, it's gone up this much, but who fucking cares?
The Earth has been through meteors, volcano eruptions,
Yeah.
mass floodings,
In the
ice
grand
ages,
scheme.
all that. And you just think that a cow fucking farting into the atmosphere is gonna do anything? Really? Come on.
There's so much bullshittery. I mean, Al Gore predicted that, technically by now, Florida should be, I was going to say Florida should be 30 feet underwater, but they're about to be, so I don't know.
It's me, Al
Yeah.
Gore. I'm super stereo.
Well, no, it was not just that. It was most of the East Coast and the coastline in general should be underwater right where Al Gore's fucking beach mansion is, you know.
Yeah, and all the ice caps should be melting. It's fucking fabulous.
When,
and they never take into account that we're also coming out of a mini ice age.
Right, and so what's actually happening is more ice is building, and it's not melting.
Yeah.
So okay. So here's the thing. Say their theory's right, but they've been wrong on every fucking turn for like the last 20 fucking years. So who do you believe? Do you keep believing their bullshit they spew? Do you wait for them to be right? Because eventually they'll be right. The Earth goes through cycles, right?
Yeah.
But eventually they'll be right, and they'll be like, haha, gotcha. 4,000 years later, I told you it would happen. But no, it's the Earth is going through its cycle. We're a non-factor to this planet. It will kill everything on the planet again in due time. And it does not give a fuck. It'll cleanse itself, and it doesn't give a fuck what we do.
Yeah, and I mean, if we really do make an impact so big to change the environment, our Earth will literally just reject us like some kind of virus. It has ways of fucking killing people in just abhorrent fucking measures. Too much. Hypothetically, too much carbon, you get greenhouse effect, and there goes all your fucking crops. No more humans.
Right.
There's ways the Earth can fucking retaliate if we hypothetically do ever go out of fucking left field.
Well, yeah, and when they're talking about the ice melting, it is melting off one portion of it, and then it's getting thicker on the other side.
Oh,
so
that's,
I mean, it's
that's what I was gonna say. It's so funny. They use propaganda pictures actually, like, oh, here, look at this picture of this polar bear floating away on this little chunk of ice, giving you the image that there's no ice caps left or anything. It's so funny. They don't tell you that the polar bear population is actually at an all-time high because there's an increase of land mass actually.
Well, no, and they're in league with the Nazi penguins, so fuck the polar bears. That's all.
That is very true. The fascist polar bears are in league with the National Socialist penguins. We all know about this. This is truth.
It's because
ask Steve. He was worked with the NSA. He knows.
Oh my god.
But
this is fucking the peak of stupidity. Sorry, go
on. Polar bears, they're only fascist because they're white, right?
Oh yeah.
But if you were to skin them, they're almost black.
Are they really?
Well, it's kind of a grayish, but I mean, I don't know. Is that some sort of commentary by nature on our political atmosphere?
Well, if you think about it like this, we were all white once.
We were all white once, yeah. we was all Vikings.
We was all Vikings and shit.
Right, so
we were Egyptians and shit.
Yeah, no, we was kangs and shit as white folk.
Right, so a 16-year-old surfer killed riding a wave during Hurricane Irma in Barbados.
Oh,
that's actually pretty metal. I'm gonna be honest.
It's just like that is admirable, but that's so fucking stupid. It's so foolhardy.
I don't think I want anything else on my tombstone.
Hey, there's a
but that's not very.
What was the level of the hurricane? What was the level of it?
Oh, I actually can't remember.
Real quick though, that guy stole that from Point Break. Remember at the end when he goes to the perfect wave and he ends up dead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a serious hurricane that's about to come our way. I'm gonna surf that bitch.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my grandpa who actually did this, but he retired. Grandpa is an old German man, and he retired off to Mexico. Now, to own property in Mexico, you as an American, you have to jump through shitloads of hoops, but you're allowed to rent it for extremely cheap. And so he got a house right on the beach. And his dream was to have a palm tree and climb the palm tree and sit at the top during a hurricane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well,
How that worked.
apparently he did it. Apparently he fucking did it. Yeah, he's still alive. Guy's fucking awesome. Guy's he was an engineer for Boeing too. So I mean, you can't say he's stupid. He just has a weird fucking dream, I suppose.
It's got a fetish for sitting on top of trees.
I
I mean, if he survived it, you gotta give him some credit.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
My mom
I
was
just
always
saw that
getting
damn
close.
diagram, dude. And really, don't shoot here, bullets come back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That diagram is absolutely retarded. Yeah, don't look at it.
Yeah, that just doesn't make any fucking
There is
sense.
a dog with a gun. Holy shit. Okay, BBC, we're not this dumb, okay? It's a joke. America is trolling you. Don't print this article ever
No,
again.
yeah, no one at BBC has ever held a firearm before. I'm pretty convinced.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god.
Jesus, like, no, we're not that fucking stupid. My God.
Are you sure about
Well, there might be somebody. There might be some gangbangers that are like, fuck you, Hurricane. Just shoot into it.
Oh yeah, well, that's like I said, the fringes. But as majority of Americans, I'd wager we're not. I'm probably wrong. We're all fucking retarded. Probably.
We're all retarded, but
Yeah,
in
thanks
different
for not
ways.
leaving dead air. I'm looking at BBC to see anything else that's quite that idiotic.
Yeah,
So-
I'm really trying to. There's
You really-
actually not much today.
Well, I mean, it is the BBC.
Oh, speaking of Mexico, they had an earthquake and 58 people were dead.
Yes, it was a huge earthquake.
Oh, so like I said, nothing happened.
Well, essentially, nothing of value was lost.
Well,
But
no, okay. So what?
it was
what
a big
happened,
earthquake.
actually? So what happened? Is it bad? I don't know.
Earthquakes are just fun, man. You live in California, you should know. They're fun.
This is like
You wake up getting tossed on the floor. It's freaking hilarious.
You know what 40 is? He's the awkward friend, right? Where you're like, man, yeah, my dad just died of a heart attack. I'm really sad. And he's like, well, shit. I mean, like, did he at least get to eat his fucking, like, smorgasbord of McDonald's last meal before he died? You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry that your old man passed away, but did he at least get the Szechuan sauce?
Yeah, did he get the Szechuan sauce? Please tell me he got the sauce.
No, you guys. No, this is bad. The worst hit states is Tabasco. Where do you think all that sauce comes from?
Tabasco.
God damn it. This is
This
Not
is
good, guys.
fucking next level, dude.
so not only is the United States on fire and getting blasted by fucking hurricanes, we're not going to have Tabasco sauce anymore.
Oh
How
fuck,
dare
dude.
you?
How am I gonna
Yeah,
eat? How am I
supposed to put
gonna
on
eat
my
my
head.
fried chicken? What the fuck is happening?
Guys,
Done.
it's time to start digging
Sorry,
underground.
I'm sorry, but I'm not even a fan of Tabasco. I'm more of a fan of sriracha.
I like Cholula, actually, the garlic Cholula.
I
As
don't know
far
what
as
you're
as
talking
far
about.
as a mainstream grocery store hot sauce goes, Cholula's pretty good. It has the girl in the front.
Fuck, dude.
No way, it's always sriracha.
Sriracha's like the go-to, man. I'm just saying. But if you wanted like a pure like not sweet hot sauce,
Right.
yeah, go do the garlic Cholula.
Fuck, dude. My grandma. Oh, fuck. This is. I went to go visit my grandma up in Oregon because she has cancer, right? So I go to the grocery store, and I see this super obscure hot sauce. It's called like ice and fire or something like this. It's a blend of ghost peppers and mint. And I swear to God, it's this white look. It looks like semen in a jar, right? That's what I thought it was at first. Right? And I almost bought it. I'm not gonna lie. I think next time I go back there, I'm gonna go fucking get that fire and ice or whatever. It looks amazing.
What's the hottest thing you ever tried?
Okay, so I bought some dried ghost chilies from India,
Oh shit.
and then I
Yeah.
ate one of them. Even though that's a relatively on the grand scale of chilies, it's not even near the hottest, but it's still way fucking hot. And I ate one of those, and it almost made me throw up.
Yeah.
The hottest thing I ever had was a dried Carolina Reaper.
Ooh.
That
Yeah.
was a bad idea.
Oh
Well,
God, yeah.
my friend had it, and about 3 weeks later, after he ended up in the hospital.
Oh, it took its toll on his arse. I see. That's
Intestines. Probably
Yep.
fucking his stomach up.
He ended up in the hospital for I think 3 or 4 days, and it was like the worst experience for him because the doctors made him go on it was like this water diet because they had to
God.
check his stomach to make sure there wasn't like internal bleeding because of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it probably was close to giving him an ulcer if it didn't. Internal
Oh, man.
stomach bleeding.
But
Oh.
they did go up his ass. I will tell you that they did.
Ugh.
Man, when I went to Sea Dogs, which is a pirate festival, they have this homemade moonshine with habanero pepper in it.
Ooh.
Not
It's
your
kind of
stomach.
a rite of passage, you know. And I met one of the big guys at the festival or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, have you tried this yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." He poured me a shot, and I took a shot, and it was
Same
spicy as
regret.
hell. But
You know,
everybody else was like they puked after and shit. And I just looked at him, and there was one little tear that came down from the spiciness. I wiped it off. I'm like, "I'll take another." And he's like, "Oh shit, man! All right, you'll fit right in."
yeah, man.
Sounds good.
My buddy, he had a bottle of jalapeno vodka,
Oh,
and
that sounds like my shit, dude.
yeah, it sounds gross at first, but he's like, "No, you taste it. It's actually pretty good." Funny how like spicy and alcoholic can go. I've never had it, but apparently it's not too bad.
Well, I wouldn't drink that moonshine every day. All right, that's not something I'd drink all the time.
Well, that's
on, we don't
where,
have your
that's your
tolerance.
problem.
But at the festival, it was good, and I got fucked up, man. Two shots of that shit, and all the beer I was drinking, I was pretty fucked up.
Right. Are you fucking ready to get triggered, Mad Dodge? How fucking ready are you? Do you have your triggers ready? Because I hope you're ready.
Are you talking about roads again?
No. It's so much better. This is some spicy shit, dude. Right.
How spicy we talking?
Oh, dude, like, you're gonna bleed from your fucking anus. Your sides are gonna be in fucking orbit. Right. Islamic teachings are consistent with many libertarian principles, such as tolerance, property rights, and individualism.
The amount of bullshit
Yeah.
in that title astonishes me. I'm not even a libertarian. I can already tell that right here it's gonna be bullshit.
Well, honestly, how do you even take that seriously?
Well, wait a minute. Let's play devil's advocate. Depends on how you look at it.
Don't play
No,
devil's advocate. You're gonna fail.
Follow me along here real quick, Redbeard. So their women are considered property. Therefore, when they abuse their women, they just own their property. That's very libertarian, right?
That is
Well,
very libertarian.
That is, but well, I guess property is not allowed to have feelings, is it?
I can't keep going down that line of thought.
No, it's well. The problem is that you're dealing with two very different concepts of what property actually is. You know, libertarian society can't own human property. but in his Islamic society.
Well, yeah, that's why if their daughters disgrace the family, they can just kill them, right? Because they're not really anything other than a bargaining chip to marry off, right? In their society.
Well, the thing is with women is that they're in the Islamic culture, they're more of second-class citizens. So, to an extent, yes.
So Buttercup in the chat said I'm the worst libertarian. Thank you, Buttercup. I appreciate that.
I don't think so. I really don't think you are. You're pretty solid in your stances, and they are very libertarian. But I think now is an important time to realize that it's very easy to just say fuck it and go one way or the other on either side of libertarianism.
Yeah, there's the lefty libertarianism, open borders and so on, and then there's the right-leaning libertarianism with the closed borders and whatnot. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. Honestly, though, since we're talking about libertarians, I don't know how long the Libertarian Party is going to be around. It's killing itself right now.
It's not.
They're fucking killing themselves. You're right.
Yeah.
What, Matt? Did you just figure that out yourself?
No. Thanks a lot, Benny. Fucker.
No, I have a feeling a lot of
Did somebody kick him? I didn't kick him, I swear.
Oh, I didn't either. I think he just got dropped.
I didn't get him.
Yeah, I think a lot of libertarians are going to end up voting for.
No, try and get rid of me, motherfucker.
No, that's what I asked. Was like, did somebody just kick Betty? I'm like, I didn't kick him.
Yeah, I think a lot of libertarians are going to end up going towards more towards the Republicans now. I think go with the like Tea Party movement or something like that.
Well, I mean, the right is more smaller government, and the left is actually, completely for larger government. So it only makes sense if you're stuck with one of the lesser of two evils.
How would you go about starting a new party? Like, if I was to try and start classical liberal as a party, or classical liberal as a new party, how would I go about doing that?
Well, the problem with that is we can have all the parties we want. They're just not going to get airtime. And I think that'd be a good question for Sir Right-A-Lot, because like he was saying, in Russia, you have a shitload of parties. And although there is state-controlled media, it only makes up for about 10% of the media in Russia. So you still get your other opinions on the rest of the media, and they have this like weird little game that they play where each party can they do like the big whole debate game, right? And you can text in who you agree with after every fucking session, and they add that up on the screen. So that's kind of neat.
That is cool.
Like Coffee had said in the interview with Sir Right-A-Lot, it's almost as if they're appreciative of democracy more than we are.
Oh shit, guys! I just Googled that real quick. I know I used Google. I'm sorry, but
as long as you're using ad blocker.
How to start a new political party: create a name and present an official manifesto to the Electoral Commission at least 154 days before the primary presidential elections. The Electoral will evaluate and hopefully register your party to the list of the current 54 registered American political parties. Interesting.
You know what I say we do? I say we confuse the shit out of everyone and we found the Liberal Conservative Party.
No, the nice guy National Socialist Party.
No, for sure. And then we are like totally just libertarian and freedom loving, and everybody will be hella confused.
The nice guy National Socialist, and we'll have a giant fucking helicopter for our logo.
You've seen that Murdoch episode, right?
Did he make a new one? I haven't.
No, it was. I think it's not the last one, but 2 episodes ago. It's called "Nice Guy National Socialist." So they're trying to remake like the Third Reich flag into like a rainbow flag, and then to make it more acceptable, and then they try and get people to join it by being nice guys, but they end up just killing a couple black people in the process. It's really funny. I could share it. I have it on my OneDrive. I can give you guys a link after this.
There was this there was this group of people that were trying to sell rainbow swastikas because one of the things that they were trying to do was to change the image of the swastika, because originally it was like a symbol for peace. Like in
yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, but that's like me saying porch monkey for life. Don't worry, guys, I'm taking it back.
God damn it.
Well, not quite. I don't know.
Thanks for days.
Yeah, words are
Thanks for
images.
likes.
They're all very innocent in nature. They don't physically hurt anybody, so it should not be a problem for anyone.
But like the t-shirt design was just so lovely. It was just a swastika with a rainbow on it.
Hey, I'm not arguing. That sounds amazing.
You know what
There were
really
a few people that did buy it, but the thing was, once people got word of it, obviously the entire company got shut down.
Yeah.
No, what makes me mad though, in all seriousness, is when they take the Confederate battle flag and they throw a freaking swastika on it. I just want to rip that guy's head off and shit down his neck. I swear.
See, like, you got triggered, man.
I get triggered on that shit. Like, I'll just wig out. Like,
that's legit triggered right there.
You're just a white male. No.
Fucking white male.
You're a white male too. Remember that.
I am a white male. It's beautiful. I love being a white male.
So was that person yelling, right? Or no, it was a white female. That makes it.
No, it was a white guy.
No,
it was a white guy.
Oh, okay.
He was like rejected Skrillex or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, god damn it. Okay, that's why it was so. Yeah, that was his name.
I think like that's what the internet gave him. It was like rejected Skrillex.
Yeah. No, did it ever prove true where they found him working at a supermarket? Was that true, or was that a shop? A Photoshop.
I think it was a supermarket.
So they found where he worked.
Yeah, why not?
Nice.
I mean, come on, are you really that surprised?
No, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, if 4chan literally tracked down freaking Shia LaBeouf's flag in another country, then they could track down anything.
And they also tracked down the guy who had the bike lock thing, whatever it was.
Right.
Oh, bike lock guy.
The only reason I say that is because the only place I saw that posted was on Facebook, and I didn't see it anywhere else. So I didn't know if it was true or not.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that they found a guy. I mean, it wouldn't be that impossible, really.
I also don't go on Poll or 4chan at all. So,
you know what? I do have a question. How come when these always crazy SJWs, how come they always have the same pair of fucking glasses? Why do they always have the same fucking pair? And why do they always have the fish mouth?
Why do they always have pastel colored dyed hair? What that, or just really fucking frazzled hair? These are questions you can't answer, my friend.
They're beyond us.
Oh.
All right, there's got to be some other stories out there. Let's see. I'm going to check news if you guys want to keep bantering for a minute.
Is this a little too dicey for you there?
I am
Mad
also
Touch.
looking.
Oh no, it's the Redeye. We're good. I'm all for freedom of speech. I don't censor, but I will
Give
interject if I
disclaimer.
did. Yeah, of course.
Just to be clear, I don't support Redbeard when he says all niggers should hang. I don't support that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Mad Dodge Productions and the Mad Libertarian do not endorse any opinions and blah blah blah. I already gave the disclaimer.
By the way, that was just a line from Full Metal Jacket. I don't think they should all hang. At least not all the
Oh,
time.
I know. Oh yeah, I mean, are you gonna fuck me? If you're gonna fuck me up the ass, at least give me a reach around.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
But you could suck a golf ball from a garden hose.
I wanna stick my tube steak in your sister. What do you take in trade? Like the movie's gold. Let's be honest.
Yes. Honestly, my favorite part was when fuck, what was his name? I think it was Private Pile.
Oh, the retard guy.
Yeah, when he
The
just goes
fat buddy.
when he just goes nuts in the bathroom.
Oh, when he shoots himself.
No, that part too, but when he recited the whole thing, it was like
Oh yeah.
just how
No.
it just felt intense, you know.
That guy is an extremely good actor. He's Kingpin on Daredevil, the new.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, he is. He plays Kingpin on the new Daredevil. He's fucking an insanely good actor. And it's funny because he was the laughing stock of that movie, but you know he was super good for the part.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think about Kid Rock? Hasn't officially announced it, but he is strongly suggestive of his run for Senate in 2018.
I will buy an American
Obviously, he's
Badass.
got to get somewhat popularity because of it. I mean, hell, Dwayne Johnson said he's got to try to run for presidency in 2020, for God's sake. You know?
Have you guys seen his video, his announcement that he gave at his concert by chance?
Well, I tried to watch it on your video, but you had it muted. I could just hear you and your girlfriend.
I did not have it. I did not have it muted. The audio is just very low. I know. I apologize. No, I can give you guys a link if you'd like me to.
But man, I don't live in Michigan. So the Ogre or Review the Earth would be a better to ask. But me personally, I would vote for him. Just to shake shit up even more. Just, let's run the bums out and put new guys.
But it's just pointless at this point, really. I mean, what is he going to do, really? I mean, the reason why he's really trying to do it, it's not because he wants to try to change anything. He's just doing it for fucking publicity, really. Because he's one of those fucking like washed up stars that just wants to have a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, he said he was going to shamelessly plug his own merchandise and everything like that. So, I mean, expect that. Let me see.
All right, the Hangout link is in the chat, Straight Sith, if you want to join, or anybody else. But trolls, you come in here to just be a dick, I'm going to boot you real quick. So, there you guys go. The link's down there.
Let me think.
But Kid Rock, man, like I said, I would vote for him if I was in Michigan. I'm not, but I might buy a T-shirt if it literally says "American Badass" for Senate. I'll totally buy that just to wear it around.
Yeah, but if you guys get the chance, go ahead and watch the speech he gave at his concert. I tried finding it on YouTube. You're gonna have to go to Vimeo to find it, unfortunately. But it's certainly entertaining.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was it?
Oh God, I don't even know. It was like a 6 or 7. You know, because he's talking about grabbing my dick and addressing the whole country and rhyming and rapping and shit like that.
Dude, come on, how badass is that? Like, could you imagine him on the Senate floor, like grabbing his dick? Fuck you, motherfuckers! This is how we're gonna do this.
No, yeah, we talked about that. Like, oh yeah, dude, fucking. Dude, Kid Rock is gonna step onto the Senate floor, and he's just gonna fucking wreck John. He's gonna tear John McCain's fucking head off and fuck him down the goddamn bloody throat.
No, and
I would pay so much money.
So great. Rand Paul's gonna have a friend in Kid Rock. Watch.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I kind of do hope he wins. Now that I kind of think about it. Yeah, that'd be some good stuff.
All right, so we got Cabbage joining us. What's up, my British brother from another mother?
Hey, I'm doing fine, thank you.
That was the most cringiest, whitest thing.
I know, right? I was aiming for that, Betty. I'm glad you caught it.
What's up, my young G's?
Yeah,
Who
what's
wants
up?
to go to the barber shop with me?
Yeah, fuck you, Betty. I said trolls will be booted.
Yeah.
I got my finger on it. Bastard. Hey, what's up, Straight Seth? How are you, man?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, good. We're talking about Kid Rock. Would you vote for it?
I would vote for fucking Kid Rock. I like the dude. I think he's actually pretty cool.
Do you think he would do music videos from like the Senate floor?
Oh, that would be fucking great.
His filibusters would be awesome. He'd just be up there rapping for 8 hours. It'd be a great filibuster. C-SPAN will get some ratings.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad he lost. What was the little dude's name, Dodge?
Oh shit.
Steve? No, I don't remember. But the midget that used to rap with him, I love that dude.
Josie or some shit like that.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
With the 4-foot dick or whatever. How he used to fucking rap. I love that little bastard. Oh,
So,
I
Cabbage,
would vote for Kid Rock though.
Cabbage, you weren't here earlier. The BBC put out a story that actually thinks Americans are going to shoot into the freaking hurricane. Like they really think the Florida people are going to be up on their roof and like shooting into Irma.
Well,
what the hell?
Just blow it away. Yeah. Well, the BBC's gone downhill a long ways, and
Really, the policeman on the roof shooting an unarmed hurricane.
right. Yeah, but hang on. Does a hurricane have a gender or a sex? It's Irma, so it's got to be feminism, right?
Oh, I actually did hear that hurricanes are actually sexist. Did you guys not hear this? So.
What is it? No, it can't be patriarchy if it's Irma. I mean, this is,
Oh, no. See, it's extremely sexist because hurricanes with a female name, they're underestimated. People don't think that they can do as much work. You say they can only do 70% of the destruction as a male hurricane.
Katrina.
So,
the Sandy hurricane, whatever.
Well, no, and remember, when they get up to a category 5 like Irma, we can't call her fat, okay?
My only question is, who comes up with the names of these hurricanes? Like, I just feel like it's just someone who's horrible experiences.
The National Weather Service, right, Bean?
Yeah.
oh gosh, dude, I would love a black guy to run the National Weather Service. Just I can imagine him coming out. Yo, this one's diamond.
Look at Hurricane Boquisha coming out the corner.
No, I got one. Hurricane Tyreek, you better wash your ass.
Time out. You guys didn't hear about this?
Hurricane Tyreek comes in, you can hear faintly from the distance, wash your ass, you better wash your ass.
Wash your dick, yeah. Time out. You guys honestly didn't hear about the whole hurricanes is like blacks seeking revenge on white people.
Oh yes.
No, I thought it was gays.
Oh,
Is it gay black people now? Oh, they mixed it. Gay
them
black people. Right.
This
so,
one.
Cabbage, I got a. So let me get this right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Red.
God damn it. Shut up. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Redbeard, go first.
They just ended up okay. So this black chick was basically saying, the blacks, the hurricanes originate from Africa, and this is all because of the old black, the powers of Melatonin powers or whatever, sending the revenge towards the whites across the ocean, so what this was, the very first response to this article was, "We was hurricanes and shit."
Hang on, was that the BBC again?
No, this was some stupid bitch on Twitter.
Is that kind of like
probably employed by the BBC?
Yeah, probably.
No, but is that like Metachlorians from the prequels Star Wars movies?
Apparently, yeah. Melatonians, yeah.
It's not black depression.
That's too much.
Anyway.
Wait, Forty, what were you going to ask? Was it 40? Someone wanted to ask them.
Oh, Sith.
No, I think it was straight Sith. Yeah.
Something.
Hey, Sith, you have the floor, Sith.
Sith, you there, dude?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask Cabbage. Do you still have to pay the BBC for the TV tax or whatever it is? Because I already Bear was saying something about that. That was my only question.
Yeah, but only if you watch the BBC. I don't pay a TV license. I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. I don't even have a TV aerial on the house. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I can still watch it. It's stupid.
Well, yeah, and why don't Americans have to pay the BBC? Well, I guess we do through our cable company, huh?
Well, the license fee started off originally about radios. It was to keep track of who had radios in the Second World War. It started off with a radio license. It did, seriously, because you want to keep,
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yeah, originally.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And then, of course, once you give government control of something, they just fucking, they can't leave it alone, can they? So that's right. After the war, it then became a TV tag.
We still have ham radio licenses and stuff here, but it's completely separate from TV licenses, You
have to have a ham radio license? Are you fucking kidding me?
If you want to transmit, yes, you can listen without one. If you want to transmit, you need one.
I've been thinking about getting a ham radio. Like, those things seem like they're pretty entertaining. You can contact the space station and shit.
They're pretty sweet. But yeah, it's because there's an etiquette you need to follow, and it's really, it's somewhat of a tax, but it's also, you can't just be on there fucking playing Jay-Z over the fucking radio, Yeah.
You can't. And you got to have, and you got to be allocated your own particular bandwidth. Your band.
Yes, you have your own. You need your own name and all this other shit, and you register that to you.
Declare your handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to go get my own radio show where I pretend to be a Jamaican that just sits and eats food all day. I'm gonna give my food reviews on this mysterious bandwidth that only pops up for 1 hour a week.
Oh, I have my ham radio study guide next to me. I was planning on doing it about a year ago, and it just never happened. I should get on that. It's some fun shit. I have a handheld, but now I also have a house, so I can get a fucking antenna on the roof.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, dude, get a giant fucking radar dish broadcast to the world.
Oh shit, man! Could you connect that to your computer and live stream a communication with the space station and shit?
No, ham radios only work on
FM AM frequency.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
but it's on the AM.
Isn't there a way that you could run that runs into the computer?
You can pick up FM. It all depends.
I thought everything was shortwave. I thought everything ham had to be shortwave.
Well, yeah, okay, you're right, but most people hack their shit to just work on whatever they want.
Well, yeah, but technically it's going to be shortwave, isn't it?
I'm not positive here in the U.S. I don't know.
Well, no, I thought we could actually get radio waves to Britain.
Oh, you can.
You can.
You bounce them off the ionosphere.
Yeah.
I got you.
But that's why they got to be shortwave. Otherwise, they just they don't permeate.
Right.
Interesting.
Well, that makes sense. The only ham radio I ever fucked with was in a RV, or not an RV. Sorry, a semi.
What, like Breaking Bad or something? The Breaking Bad of ham radio.
No, fuck. To hell with Breaking Bad. They screwed up my city. I cannot stand that show for the reason that my city gets looked at like we're the meth capital. Albuquerque is not the meth capital. Go fuck yourselves, you assholes.
Yes,
fuck you, but America's turned our entire country into one big fucking theme park.
I love you, Cabbage. You're awesome, dude.
Cabbage, what are you talking about? Come on. I mean,
but
to an extent, but Britain does the same thing with America.
No, just
not quite the same. Well, we never get to have many of our films actually played over there because America controls the distribution network. So a British film only gets through if it's got, unless it's an independent cinema. You rarely see British films over there.
Okay.
Yeah, like Russia has a booming movie industry, but you don't see any Russian movies over here.
Yeah, you just don't. It's like over here, you really don't see any French ones. I mean, you can see French films in these little boutique cinemas, which are actually normally pretty cool because you get to have a meal and have a few beers while you're watching a film. They're actually better cinemas. But the Warner Brothers and all these other cinemas, Disney ones. Yeah, and I think they're the best places. Fuck these bloody Disney and Warner Brothers cinemas. Shit.
Yeah.
God, last cinema I went to.
$10 for a taco.
I was sitting in a fucking reclining leather chair with a table next to me that held my beer, and the lady would come by and ask if I wanted another beer. It was beautiful.
No, in one of the ones I went to, you've actually got a button, and like you're being on a plane. Bing bong. And it alerts the bar staff to come and take your order. Brilliant.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was no actual waitress. It was Jen. Jen got me my beer.
That was a little bit robotic.
Hey, bitch, get to the bar.
But no, they do have like the living room seats where you're in like actual leather recliners and shit.
Yeah, they're starting to put those in more in some of the bigger movie theaters now.
Yeah, this one costs quite a bit.
I don't go to the cinema anymore. Exactly. And the problem is that, now you can't smoke anyway. You used to be able to smoke. They used to be able to have smoking rooms, with big extractor effect. Right. But now they won't even let you do that. So I just rather fuck it, stay at home. I can cook a meal myself. I can make all the fucking buffalo wings I want, or I can sit there eating a big bowl of pasta.
Oh, yeah.
I've got my own projector. I've got surround sound. I mean, I've got my THX and my Dolby. So really, cinemas have worn themselves out, really. Plus, I can get it just as easily.
Hey, Cabbage, here's a story for you. From Fox News. Details have emerged about the hellish ordeal a British backpacker endured while visiting Australia last year. The 23-year-old woman, who remains unidentified, was living in a Chippendale? What the fuck? A Chippendale house of 50 young backpackers. Well, that's your first mistake.
Yeah, don't stay with strippers.
Oh my God. Oh, okay, guys, don't get too racist, okay? But here we go.
You can't say
15 young backpackers, which she had to fight for her life after surviving a rape and bloody attack from one of the Mexican tourists in the home.
Oh yeah, but she just got diversified.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Exactly. I don't know. It's that's just diversification essentially. I don't know. Could we also call that appropriation in a certain sense?
Yeah, I mean, this is just part and parcel of living in Australia, where everything wants to fucking kill you.
All right. Well, so you brought it on yourself.
That's true. Yeah, even the tourists want to kill you.
Well, that's the only way Mexico's ever going to invade Britain. Okay, horrible
they'll
joke.
just send it, no, they'll just send us botulism.
God damn it.
Just some month-old guacamole and the country will be
Well, that happened over a year ago. You haven't heard about that on the news cycle over there?
There's been a few of them. The last one I heard about was a guy and his girlfriend got separated in the wilderness, out in the bush. And one of them died. But yeah, Australia, odd things happen.
I'm not speaking pigeon again. We tried that, didn't we?
Pidgin? Yeah. Oh, come on, you guys. No takers.
Oh, God.
No, I told you that really shows you the fucking... Did that turn out to be a Poe, or is it really still real?
No, it's legit.
I called Poe on it at the beginning, and and then I checked it myself, and I was like, "Shit, this is real." And then I was just hoping that somebody had maybe managed to steal an IP address or something. But no,
it's real.
Kosher, damn it.
Oh, it is very kosher. Woman wand tore away poo-poo come trap for window. Yeah.
Oh,
okay, you know what? I'm just fucking done. I'm not doing this, and then I changed my mind.
What does that even mean?
That is some straight up fucking Lion King lingo. Get the fuck off of the stream.
I'll take broken English for 500, please, Alex.
Yeah, how would you answer questions on Jeopardy with that language?
Badly. Very, very badly.
I'm gonna say this is the most racist stream I've ever been on, and that says something.
I know. What was the first white power like 2 minutes in?
And I'm a huge fan of Andrew Anglin and his content, and like this is bad.
Hey, Red,
Yes, they're fucking up.
you guys have a Chicano in here, man. I'm Hispanic. Okay.
Oh well, shit. It's okay then.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I
All
haven't
is
said
all
anything derogatory about
you get to
Hispanic.
make all the
Don't complain to me. We all have our own cross to bear.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Us Hispanics are a pain in the fucking ass in the world.
No, you know what? Something popped in my head when you said that. We used to have a guy in Junction City. He would walk around town with a cross on his back, like all flipping day, just wandering around town with a giant wooden cross. But
yeah, what's that from? That's a movie, isn't it?
this is real life.
Yeah, it's from a movie. It's called Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, no, but
no, I was really.
no, but check it out. This asshole walked around preaching about how horrible Jesus had it and shit, and the motherfucker has like pads on. That way the cross doesn't hurt that bad. It's like, dude, take those pads off, man. Do it right.
And while you're at it, why don't you just walk up to the top of that hill and just nail yourself to it?
Oh, I'll grab the hammer. I'll be right behind you.
The problem is getting the second. You see, the problem is getting the second nail in. It's just not feasible.
Jesus liked 9-inch nails before they were cool.
God damn it.
Why did Jesus not like Skittles? Because it kept falling out of his hands.
Oh, God. Well, there's at least 8 crazy bastards that like this content so far right now. So
Now we're good. We'll be to 1 million subscribers in no time, folks.
Yeah.
PewDiePie, watch your back.
Yeah.
I only have a few more minutes. I gotta get off, but if
Ah.
do we have another topic to go over first?
We could
yeah,
talk
Freddie,
about,
you have
Black
anything?
Panther.
I had that backpacker thing, but that's not that interesting.
Oh, no worries. We can just bullshit, I guess, and I'll
Black
get off here in a
people
minute.
Gonna steal your shoes.
Yeah. Okay, I can talk about something. So I committed fucking YouTube suicide, basically.
How's that?
I yelled at Jeff Holiday.
Why?
What?
Yeah, me and Jeff got into it, and yeah, I didn't say nothing. I didn't jump on Twitter, bitch, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But we had an argument. He
Hold on.
blocked
Can I
me.
ask you something? How can you fuck
Huh.
up so much? Just how
I
can you
don't
fuck
know.
up that bad?
Well, honestly, because I was calling him a trust fund hippie, and he didn't like that I was calling him out for being a rich kid. Because I grew up with rich kids.
Oh,
Wait. Dude, I just looked up Jeff Holiday. You yelled at a guy with 63,000 subscribers. You fucking madman.
Like I said, I did YouTube seppuku, man.
Dude, fucking get him out of this stream. What the fuck is this guy doing here? We're all dead.
Yeah, we're all done.
No.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, that was silly as fuck. I was just buzzing it. Dude irritated me, and I pulled basically seppuku. I fell on my sword, man.
How the fuck did you get into a stream with Jeff Holiday,
why
dude?
would you even try to say that? Like, why?
I don't know, because I'm dumb, and I had a buzz. Leave me alone.
That's not an excuse.
What was the argument over?
Oh, well, I was calling him a trust fund hippie, and he was basically he's like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I grew up with hippies like you, motherfucker. Don't give me that shit. And I mean, when I say trust fund hippie, I mean a motherfucker that drives a Subaru, that walks around with dreadlocks, has a goddamn septum piercing, and then tries to pretend like he's smart. I can't take anybody serious that has a septum piercing.
No, me either. I've always thought it's like that they are the herd. You know what I mean? Dragged around by their nose rings, like a fucking an ox.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they put it on bulls. They put it on bulls so you can put the stupid bull into submission. Exactly, Kevin.
Yeah.
And I was being an ass, and I should have shut the fuck up, but I didn't.
God, you
no, stick by your guns, man. No, 60,000 people.
Exactly.
All my subs. Fuck.
But anyway,
what are subs worth now anyway? Since the apocalypse, what the fuck does sub mean anyway? What, thousands of a penny if occasionally somebody manages to find your bloody video because of all of the, the quarantining they're doing. So,
does anybody even make any money on the YouTubies anymore as far as the subs and everything goes?
No.
I mean,
I think most people have got to do it through Patreon now.
Yeah,
it's got to be privately done.
You know, one thing about Jeff, I'm not gonna, I don't know where exactly he is, but I recognize some of the restaurants he posts from as places me and my wife go. So he's in the same general area I am here in Oregon. I know that.
So you're a fellow hipster.
I was about to say, yeah.
No, he posted a picture from a Mexican restaurant in my home, well, not my hometown, but the town where I went to high school. So I knew exactly where that place was. Good Mexican.
I've never been that far northwest. But every time I hear Mexican restaurant from Oregon or Washington, I'm like, what?
There's actually quite a few Mexicans up in Oregon. Actually, they go up there to work in like the pear and the cherry orchards in the far north part.
Oh, okay. It is a pretty place. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to go up there.
Yeah, it is. Oh shit! I think I just found the best 4chan thread of all time. Will live stream Irma for cash. He lives in Lee County apparently, and he's willing to stand outside and live stream for cash.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean,
good man.
I bet someone would definitely do that if like they got paid enough money.
No, you can see it anyway. People do it with tornadoes and stuff. It's called stormchaser.com. Yeah, but there's actually a website, and you can go onto their dash cams and shit and watch the storms,
really?
While they're actually driving into tornadoes. Yeah,
that's actually awesome.
You can click on individual. Yeah, it's really cool. So check it out. It's like just look up storm. I think it's stormchaser.com or stormchasers.com.
So you guys' thoughts on the Cajun Navy? I'm sorry, Cabbage. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
No worries, mate. No, go ahead, mate.
No, those guys were awesome. The Cajun Navy. Am I right?
Oh yeah, the
Did
Cajun.
You guys hear about them?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys fucking badass, man. Salute to them, right?
I did see this video earlier, a couple days ago, when it was Justin Rowland, and he prank called the church that was in I think it was Texas, the one that was in the news for fucking up. I forget what was that church.
I mean Herbert, the recent one.
Is that the name of the church?
No, but it's that one evangelical guy. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. We have some pretty good people in this country, man, despite what a lot of dickheads say.
Yeah, and a lot of idiots that want to shoot at hurricanes, according to the BBC.
Wait, seriously?
Hey, I gotta get going, but I'll leave you with this little tidbit. A link in the side chat. Oh, sorry, that's link's fucked up. Hold on 1 second. Actually, it might work. Nope.
I'm gonna open it anyways.
No, it won't work. This one will though. Hold on. Shared by Coffee with Comment. This is not a shill, by the way. This is a social media happening right now. Here is the actual link. Gab and Vox are going at it, and Gab is threatening to post all of Vox's emails and correspondence.
Oh, that wasn't the right Twitter, but hold on.
Wait,
I'll jump on.
But I mean, what? So they're going to become like another WikiLeaks or something for Vox.
Well,
they just shoot out Vox. What are they going to do? Post the names and addresses of all of their reporters or something? Like any
well, the thing is, right now, Gab has been under fire for. They were threatened. Yeah.
I know.
But
yeah, by the register.
Right, and then Vox, yes, exactly. Vox has also been wanting to debate, but he's been talking shit and then like chickening out of the debate, and so now there's like more drama, and we all love drama. So you guys can dig into this and look at this, but I do have to leave, so I'm going to be the fat girl who just comes in and throws some shit down and walks off.
Oh, one quick question: Vox Day was wanting to debate who?
Andrew Torba.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Wow.
Also, I believe Vox was Vox was also going to debate Andrew Anglin.
Oh.
And Andrew Anglin was saying, "Hey, I've tried contacting you. You're ignoring me now. Why can't we debate? Come on, let's go."
Because he always can't fucking win, the dickhead.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be fucking, that's one thing people don't understand. People think Nazis are very much like social justice warriors, and they're not. They're so much more well-read. They're far more educated than any SJW. It's a tough pile of shit to slag through.
Yeah, like, kind of, but like, not all the Nazis.
That's something that a white supremacist would say.
Well, no. I mean,
hashtag not all Nazis.
Well, no. I mean, I'm not talking about the stupid fucking peons that read Mein Kampf once and then put it down and shave their head. I'm talking about like the people that are like the leaders of these movements. Like, compare Anita Sarkeesian to fucking Andrew Anglin. He would be in charge of metaphorical barrel.
You'd be hard pressed to find someone who could debate Andrew Anglin, honestly.
Yeah,
and you'd be hard pressed to find someone who couldn't debate an Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, true.
You know what's funny, guys? Go ahead, Carrot. Or I mean, cabbage, carrot.
Oh, she'll get a carrot.
Turnip.
No, not carrot.
Welcome to the carrot patch.
Don't you impose your vegetarian stereotypes on me.
I got called a Nazi, you guys, because I told people they should watch American History X.
They should. The moral of the whole flippin' movie is to get along and not hate other races. God damn it.
Exactly.
I do have a question. If I were to do a live stream reading Mein Kampf, how fast would I get kicked off YouTube?
Oh, you would.
Give it a try. What the fuck? Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Is it?
Well,
is it
I mean,
illegal
there
to
are-
own a copy of Mein Kampf?
I do.
Yeah,
I've got a copy if you want one.
Yeah, I've got a copy. I can send it to you.
I got
But
the copy and the audiobook too.
Oh my god, everybody on my panel is fucking Nazi. Fuck.
I do not own Mein Kampf.
I also have the Marx.
oh,
I've also got Karl Marx as well.
Communist
And I've got
Manifesto.
Jung, and I've got,
Yes, I own that
I've
as
got
well.
the Communist
too.
Manifesto. I've got all of them. So they're going to accuse me of being one thing, then I'm going to just basically be accused of being schizophrenic or
I looked
multiple
up
personality
Antifa flag
syndrome.
I looked up Antifa flag on Amazon, and one of the most common things was Antifa flag and the Communist Manifesto as like one of the bundles.
That's hilarious.
I thought one would come with the other. You get one, you get the other. Just, you know.
Wait a minute. Wait, no. Let me get. Wait. Seriously? You cannot buy the Confederate national flag. You cannot buy the battle flag. You can't buy anything Confederate anymore. But you could buy the freaking Communist Manifesto and the Antifa flag as a goddamn bundle.
Yeah.
I'm triggered. This is bullshit.
Who's saying you can't? Who's saying you can't buy Confederate shit no more, Mad?
Not on Amazon. You have to go to other websites, which I have though.
Fuck Amazon. Who cares
Are
about
you
that?
kidding me? You can't buy Confederate shit on Amazon. You're dead fucking serious right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
Fuck Amazon. They're full of shit. Have you ever tried Amazon Prime? It is not very good at all. I'm sorry. That was shit.
Well,
Dude,
I like Amazon
dude.
Prime because I can bundle HBO with it and I get to watch my Game of Thrones. But yeah.
Okay, so
Lady Sif caught shit because she was wearing a fucking Leonard Skinner shirt, which has a fucking rebel flag on it. She literally got shit from some person, and she's meaner than me. She was like, "Bitch, fuck, shut your mouth."
Dude, you can't buy it anywhere. Walmart, Amazon, Sears, eBay, they have all stopped selling.
Wow. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, that was a big deal. They made a big fuss about it. That that anyone who was selling that shit. It was about, what was it, 6 months ago, and they just shut it all down.
No, even later than that. I think that was I think it was like 2015.
What's going on? The mute button keeps hitting.
It was like 2015, 2016 when they stopped trying to sell Confederate shit.
Because of that long ago. Geez, time flies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it? I don't remember when it started becoming a big faux pas.
Well, yeah, my first national Confederate flag, we're going to have to sew it back together because it got ripped in a windstorm. I had it outside. And so I gave it to my daughter to have her, we were going to sew it so she had one, and I was going to buy a new one on Amazon. And sure enough, I can't even find that.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I had that outside instead of my my battle flag because everybody thinks the battle flag is racist, but they think the first national Confederate flag is the damn Revolutionary War flag. They're idiots. So I was hanging outside to troll them, and they're like, "Oh, nice continental flag." I'm like, "Yep, yeah, that's what it is." Fucking moron.
Funny story. What are you flying? Are you flying one of the bloodstained? Sorry, Benny. Are you flying one of the bloodstained banners or whatever? Is that what it's called? Or the stainless banner and then the bloodstained banner? I think that's what they're called.
Oh no, I was I had the first national Confederate flag. It's as it is the stars and bars. It has 13.
Oh, stars and bars. Okay, that's all you. Okay.
Yeah. No, but everybody thinks the battle flag is the stars and bars. It's not. It's the first national flag.
There's a lot of idiots that don't understand that the Confederate flag doesn't mean slavery, you dum-dums. It actually means that they were actually standing up for their state. They were trying to do their own thing.
Yeah.
They wanted self-determination.
Well,
Exactly,
that's
Travis.
just like your opinion, man.
Oh, the dude.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry to go off on flags, but that pisses me off. Like they sell the Communist Manifesto and Antifa flag. Like really.
Sheldon Cooper.
Well, think about it. Like Well, think about it like this. Like for Walmart, for example. I remember there was like a story that came out like a year ago or so, and a guy wanted to have a cake, and he asked to do the Confederate style, and they said no. So instead, he got the other design for the ISIS flag, and they did it.
Oh yeah, I went off on Facebook about that. That was like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I was still on Facebook around that time.
God damn it!
Jesus.
You're still on CompuServe.
It was funny because the guy who designs the cakes, his excuse was, "I didn't know what's an ISIS flag."
What the fuck do you not know it's a goddamn ISIS flag?
Plausible deniability.
God damn it. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Mass
How much
drop.
is...
Oh, because Pirate's here. It's okay. They'll be back.
I was about to say, God, it seems really fucking slow today.
I've been having loads of problems with Google. Is somebody doing a DOS or something on Google servers?
I don't know, but maybe the hurricanes are messing stuff up. I don't know where their headquarters is off the top of my head.
Well, I don't know, because I've had stuff where I can go in, depending on the server that I'm connected to. It works fine. I can, have people can run their videos, and it works fine. But then if I'm connected, then it doesn't. It just totally fucks up. If somebody plays a video, it just keeps dropping out the what's it called? The Google Talk plugin.exe. It just flips it out.
They're talking hunting in the chat, and I just want to ask Foggy something. So I should just learn to track the bear and not kill it. So I should track this bear all the way to its cave and just let the fucker eat me? Is that what you're saying?
No, you light a fire in the mouth of the cave and then let the bear suffocate. That's what you do.
By the way, speaking about hurricanes, when is Hurricane Irma supposed to hit Florida? Is it supposed to hit Saturday or something?
About 3 days, isn't it? 3 days.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
My uncle lives down there in the South Beach, like the southernmost part of it, and he left 2 days ago and boarded up his house and whatnot, and didn't bring the boat.
Did they issue like a state of emergency and start evacuating?
Yeah, they did.
Just a heads up, Sith.
I don't get it there.
Your camera's on, just so you know, Sith.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a shit, kind of, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, as long as
we can't see anything anyway unless the ghost walks in front of it. It's pretty dark.
That's the point.
Really? Who invited the Irish?
Well, there went the stream, everybody.
It's nice to know I'm loved.
It's the voice.
How's it going, man?
Yo, boys.
We got
cabbage.
Yo, boys.
Tell the stream.
How are you?
The Brit and the Irishman are here.
Because he's got his cam on. See what I mean? I tell you, that happens every fucking time. Weird.
Well, pay more than $2
every time somebody. No, this one's on a different thing. The Google Talk plugin just keeps crashing every time. I don't know what it is. It's a software thing, and I'm trying to upgrade everything. I mean, I've got all the software updates. I don't know. I think it's doing DDoS or something. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening. But never mind.
Well,
so voice, what have you been up to, mate? Some good videos recently, by the way.
It's like everything else. Google has decided to sell or put all its networking in India, and now you have people with primary school education trying to do all this technology, and it's all going to fuck.
Cabbage, did you just call?
That's what happens when you go to the lowest bid contract.
Last video of his I saw, he was trolling me about libertarianism. I swear to God.
I wasn't trolling you, and I am now prepared to name your date, sir.
Yeah,
Right.
I might be free tomorrow if you want to debate that video. I agree with you on some stuff, but some of it made me like yell at my screen like "fuck you, you Irish bastard." And I
haven't seen that one.
Oh,
I haven't seen that one.
Was it about roads?
The previous ones before that
He's
one?
like, yeah, mad libertarian. You're gonna love my next video. It's about libertarians. I'm like, oh god.
It's about libertarians and how bullshit they are.
Yeah. Oh gosh, man, it's been a rough week for you, Mad Dodge. First me, and now no voice. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know.
And
I think it's an argument with voice actually, because me and you agree more 40 than me and voice do. I think.
Well, I mean,
we shall see.
Take into consideration, he's an angry Irishman.
Didn't the libertarians just put some stupid ass fucking statement recently?
Are there any Irish that are angry Irish? I mean, come on, guys.
Yes, listen to the
How many beers they've had.
Yeah, have a spick and also a fucking a mick too. I'm a spick mick.
A mixed dick. It's the new sandwich from McDonald's.
Oh shit!
You bastards rock. Every last one of you fucking assholes.
Oh gosh, I found some juicy shit, dude. A Connecticut councilman is resigning after his profile on a website catering to furries appeared on social media. But the outgoing first-term Democrat insists his animal costume fetish has nothing to do with sex.
I call bullshit. I call it. He must have been doing something. Come on.
Oh yeah, totally. Scott Chamberlain was up for re-election, and he's stepping down after a town resident posted several screenshots on Facebook of the lawmaker's profile on a private website for furries, a subculture of people who don animal. We already know what fucking.
Hey, look at this!
Oh my god!
Hey, hold on! See it?
Where's Yamas? We need Yamas.
Councilman.
Yeah, we're going to talk about furries. Let's get that dick bit, Wilt shot in.
No, Imus is furry. Imus would be the one to talk this.
Yeah, Imus, definitely. It's not sexual. It's just fucked up is what it is. Doesn't matter. It's still going to have some kind of mental stuff.
I know a lot of furry.
No, shit.
Oh, it happened again. In the chat though, you're getting some love, voice. Well, kinda. They said if not for whiskey, the Irish would rule the world. Do you think?
I'm trying to open a tab so we can see it.
No. They will rule the world, but it'll be through whiskey. You just get everybody else pissed. And just kick off itself. You see, it'll be a war of attrition, but people will be kicking the hell out of each other. Much easier if you let the people themselves.
Apparently I'm timed on my fucking Hangouts. What the fuck, you Google?
I don't know. I'm telling you, there's something weird going on with this shit. It's been very strange for about the last month and a half.
Have you been having issues, Cabbage?
It all started when we talked about the fur fact. I think the councilman's after us.
Well, it's no worse than fucking, as I saw in 40's last video, you have Kid fucking Rock running for Congress. Thank you, America. You've just screwed yourselves.
Wait, repeat that for me. Kid Rock?
Yeah, Kid Rock is running for Michigan.
That's fucking better than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's awesome, my pirate. I love it.
Oh yeah, dude. He's just gonna be fucking amazing. If his presidency is anything like his no, he didn't outright say he was going to run. We actually went to his website and we talked about it. He said he's still considering. It's a work in progress, basically, but this was heavily insinuating the fact that he does in fact want to run. But can you imagine the fucking speeches on the Senate floor? How fucking amazing would that be?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna be like, just let it happen. All right, calm down, niggas. And they're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, racist?
Well, here's the thing.
No, it will be idiocracy.
Yeah.
Who hasn't said that they want to run for presidency? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dwayne Johnson, fucking Kanye West, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but Kanye West, he just kind of wants to be everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's face it, if Kanye West becomes president, all he'll do is run up onto a stage and Nick Putin's helmet or something.
God damn it.
How would Kanye West be any different, like, in content than Trump? You know, I got the best words. I know words, I've got the best words.
Yes, yeah.
I'm smarter than everyone else. It would just be the same thing, wouldn't it?
My ringtone for a long time was I know words.
Don't worry, guys. Russia won't ever let somebody like Kanye West get into the presidency.
You know, funny thing was, Kanye West was a Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah. All the black people started hating him after that.
Funny notion if Kid Rock gets in as president, there'll be about a dozen Monica Lewinsky's coming out.
Right.
Whatever happened to Monica Lewinsky?
Yeah, there'll be one a week.
You know, there'll be fucking tractor poles in the White House lawn.
With Monica Lewinsky, do you think she ever keeps on texting?
She's probably doing really cheap snuff porn or something.
Do you think she sends like creepy stalker texts to Bill Clinton? No, because I think she's dead. I think she's probably been killed by Hillary in some way.
No, you guys.
Text Monica Lewinsky at 2 a.m. You up?
Remember that debate with Clinton and Trump? Monica and that other chick were there in the crowd. Trump brought
up. Oh, Monica Lewinsky was at the debate.
Dude, I fucking remember that perfectly, dude. I was fucking diamonds. Oh my god.
Well, Monica proved, well, it's like this. Monica proved she wasn't fit for the White House because she didn't even have the courtesy to swallow.
Exactly.
The best part of that was the face Bill Clinton had.
There are protocols.
It was the perfect picture of him scared shitless.
Cum face.
Like
yeah.
That's his cum face.
Well, like with a wife like Hillary, you'll have to try and get the fucking end away somewhere.
I remember.
You can't blame the guy for cheating.
But all people. Yeah, but he didn't. I mean, come on, his standards were pretty low. I mean, Jesus, he was. He wasn't exactly, top rack.
You should have seen the. You should have seen the Bill Clinton picture on inauguration. He was checking out Monica Lewinsky.
Oh yeah, you know it.
No, he was checking out.
Melania. Yeah,
Melania Trump right next to Hillary, and Hillary has the most angry face on her. Like really, right now.
Oh god, dude.
Why did they?
As soon as Ivanka came on stage, he was playing pocket pool when Ivanka came on.
Oh yeah, he had to have another bypass surgery after that night, I heard.
Benny, you can't tell me that you wouldn't fuck Ivana Trump. I would. I would definitely do things to that lady.
And when the Secret Service shows up at your door, I'll say I told you so.
With a gun to your face saying, "Congratulations, you're a father."
I'm sorry.
It's not the Secret Service that has to worry about. It's the INS.
I'm sorry, President Trump. Like, your wife's hot. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
No, see,
she came on to me.
No, any guy that does that it could be the straight up whitest person you've ever seen, right? The next day, he's going to be listed as a Mexican and deported to Mexico.
Yeah, she's had enough of the bull. Now she wants the young calf.
Oh, okay, gotta stop. That's freaking funny.
I can see that happening. Like you're sleeping with Melania, and then you just hear like banging at the door. Hey!
The first thing Trump do is probably ask how she was.
You get shipped off to Mexico.
Fucking deported, man.
I'm not illegal, I swear.
Got him. Nope, you are now. Trump made it so.
Yeah, so I was happy with that. That was good.
I could imagine him doing that to some guy if he like knocked his daughter up or something, right?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't his daughter already in a? I thought she was already in a relationship.
Take it easy, 40.
Huh.
40, come back.
All right.
God damn it.
Yeah, let's find some more news stories, shall we? Oh, so the hurricane supposedly is going to smash into Miami at 145 miles per hour.
There goes Miami.
You can see about, half the population of Miami trying to get out of Miami on their walkers.
Well, they already had.
Actually, if it's 145, then it's only that's Cat 4. That'd be a Cat 5. But anyway, if you live in Miami, I mean, it happens every fucking year. Why are everyone so surprised about it?
Oh yeah, no, they get hit by hurricanes all the damn time.
Every year.
People live in Miami.
They call it hurricane season. People have hurricane parties.
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, we're seeing memes now that are coming out saying, why is it so many hurricanes at once, you ask? Is it Trump or this or that or the other? And it gives us a list of ridiculous reasons, and then at the bottom it says, no, it's fucking hurricane season, dumbass.
Actually, Park, on that subject, did you see that Katy Perry, or no, not Katy Perry, what do you call your girl who played in the X-Men, the blue one? Mistake. What do you call her? Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence actually blamed the hurricane on Trump.
Yeah. She literally blamed the fucking hurricane on Trump because she was like, "This is the retribution they deserved." I'm like, not all people in fucking Texas are fucking red.
Well, don't you know?
Dumb.
Okay, well, don't you know we can generate storms? Apparently.
Yeah, and control their route. To just go a very specific way.
Well, you can actually. That was done in Vietnam. They cloud seeded there. The Ho Chi Minh as well documented. It can be done.
They had this one guy that went to this.
No, there's a UN document called. There's actually regulations in the UN
wasn't it like
for
wasn't it like the British
weather control.
Yeah. Wasn't it like the British dude who does Top Gear? I forget his name. Well, it was like this. I forget his name, but he went to this place and he generated a rain cloud or something like that.
But how big was the storm that he created?
That's NASA. No, that's the one with that happens every time when they test the rocket engines.
Yeah.
And then it like about 2 miles down range. It will form because it's basically water vapor. It's H2O, right? They combine the hydrogen and the oxygen. That's the thrust, the fuel. So whenever they do a burn of the engines to test them, you end up making clouds. But you can also cloud seed, so you can basically drop water where you want to. Cloud seeding's been around for years.
But how does that
goes back
control
to
the specific path of the storm, Cabbage?
Oh, it doesn't. No, that's fucking nonsense. But
yeah,
I mean,
absolute bullshit. They're saying that they're cloud seeding and sending them in purposeful like areas to kill people of color apparently, and I'm like, you've got to.
They're saying it's like hard.
I mean, did they even look at the pathway of Harvey?
That's a hot crowd.
I guarantee you, and in the next couple of days, you'll see Kim Jong Ding Dong making a video to the president going, and I will keep doing it until you give me £1 billion, Mr. Powers.
Yeah.
No,
that would be funny.
Oh, be hell.
Here's another story. It's kind of obvious. So, South Korea detects radioactive material following North Korean nuclear test. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, it's North Korea.
Yeah. That happens.
Well, no, and they're how far apart?
Not very
far apart.
Well, I mean, the Japanese can't bitch about fucking radiation, after Fukushima. They polluted the whole world now.
Yeah, but yeah. You're right about Japan.
We have issues with North Korea.
Dude, have they fucking launched a bomb yet, or what? What the fuck's happening?
No, they launched them. The only thing close at what they did was launch a missile, but they totally fucking missed Japan.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I don't think it was even intended for Japan. I think they intended to send that over international waters, and it probably went off fucking target, because most of their shit doesn't work. I mean, the few that managed to get off the ground either go off target or they blow up.
And because they're all about it's hard to see the target.
But anyway, but the thing is, don't forget that when you're building something, failures are a way of making it work. So it is still something to be concerned about. But at the end of the day, it's not like it's a problem that can't be contained. And Kim Jong-un, I still stick to the fact that I don't think he's suicidal. The guy may be a mental case, but I don't think he's suicidal.
I mean,
he's not. He's stupid, but
just wait a minute, guys. You guys are gonna love this. Okay. So, North Korea defied international warning Sunday, conducting its sixth and most powerful nuclear test. And then down below that, with a link, it says North Korea warns U.S. will pay for political prostitute Nikki Haley's hysteric fit. Political prostitute is what they called her.
Yeah.
Oh,
at the end of the day, if they want to hold, North Korea can be taken down in, I mean, they go against America, one nuclear submarine parked off the shores, and boom, it's over. Simple as that. Like I said, I don't think the guy's suicidal. He knows. I mean, he may do the posturing and all that other bullshit, but he knows damn well what the consequences would be. And I mean, Trump's made it quite clear: hellfire and damnation, right?
What if?
He'd have to be suicidal to act upon his claims,
What if Kim Jong-un, if we started firing missiles at North Korea, Kim Jong-un just comes out and just says, "It was just a joke, man. It's game over."
Joke, bro. Hey,
it was just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
Indeed, he was fucking nailed with a bunch of fucking missiles, and we fucked his ass up.
I actually would be more concerned about the generals who are actually running the show and not the fucking poster boy Kim Jong. Because I guarantee you, he has no fucking control of what's happening.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Just, well, at the end of the day, if they're going to kick them, they've got to make sure of the closing strategy. Unlike what they did with Afghanistan and Iraq or whatever, they've got to have an actual end game plan.
Yeah, they're all going to
South Korea needs to go up and up.
Mm-hmm. I think they do.
But South Korea needs to. It needs to be a location if anything's going to work. You can't have the Chinese come wandering in. That's not going to help anything. Then you just have the Chinese on the what they call it, the parallel, the border.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that kind of rhetoric really childish. Calling is a governor, right? Nikki Haley is governor of South Carolina or something now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
calling her a political prostitute? I mean, really? Is
Yeah, what does that matter?
acceptable?
Oh, come on. All politicians are prostitutes.
Yeah, but we
think he's just calling her out for what she is. Yeah, but he's not bound by the, you know, the rhetoric, is he? Let's be honest.
Well, no, and don't get me wrong.
You can actually call it for what it is.
I really hate Nikki Haley. She was the one that said take the flag down over the South Carolina Capitol, and she wants the statues removed. Like, I really don't like this bitch. But I wouldn't call her, if I was the leader of a country, I wouldn't come out and call her a political prostitute. Accomplish anything diplomatically.
No, I think that's a good thing because at least Trump is telling it like it is. I mean, let's be honest, most of these fucking politicians...
No, voice, that was the leader, Kim Jong-un of North Korea.
Well, of course he's going to come out and fucking try and, you know, make little of people who are trying
to... shit about sense.
And as always, MC corrected me. She is now an ambassador to the UN, no longer governor. And MC, if you scroll up in the chat, there is a link. I think I'm going to go for another half an hour or so if you want to come in and jump in on the war talk.
Yes, it's been too long since there's been a good fight about cabbage.
But Kim Jong-un doesn't have to abide by any, you know, protocols or decorums when and at the end of the day, governor, UN representative. I mean, you know, he's a nutter, right? We all know he's a nutter.
Hey, he's fucking crazy. He's batshit out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, but he's not suicidal, I don't think.
Growing up, Kim Jong-un was under, you know, the influence of his father, who also kind of preached just crazy bullshit of, you know, their family being like divine, godlike beings, right? So as a child, he most likely was brought up to believe this till a certain age. And then at that certain age, when he found out that it was all a lie and he saw how easily he was manipulated, and he sees how easily the people are manipulated.
You mean the first
ego trip. He starts getting this ego trip because he's a young mind that's just taken over the dynasty. Fuck him. He's crazy.
It's bullshit because, now look, at the end of the day,
if he gets the opportunity and he thinks that he's able to do it, he's not educated. He's not very educated in the ways of us. Right.
Oh no.
So
he wasn't. No, he had different tutors and things like that. Oh no, he's. I mean, it's like, you know, Laura Royals and things like that. He's not. No, he's not. Don't make that mistake. He has had plenty of tutors from around. You know, he has access to information. He's not like he's not an average North Korean, right? He's not having to live behind.
Plenty of tutors doesn't save you from a very fatal mistake of underestimating your enemy, which is clearly what Kim Jong-un has done this whole time. He's underestimating everybody. He thinks that this shit is going to work on anyone. Yes, so he's going to target who he wants.
Calling. Oh yeah, but like I said, I don't think he's suicidal. At the end of the day, he's, you know, he knew, right? They say, what is it, that he doesn't shit and things like that, right? That he burns up the energy and all this kind of crazy horse shit that gets pumped out about it. You know, that he'd made 11 holes in one in a single, you know, in his first game of golf or whatever, right? He knows he didn't do those things, and he's well aware that he does have an arsehole and he takes a shit every day, and that he goes through a leak.
Yes, I know he's aware of that.
He's well aware of the bullshit.
Yes, but here's the thing.
No, he's well aware.
He's the one that implemented the butthole shit in it, the asshole shit in it.
But my point is, he should have been always. He should have been always aware of it, because of course he couldn't be the part of the perfect beings. He's not white.
There you go. See, he's not English.
No, but you guys, calm down. It's all going to be okay. Dennis Rodman wants to go over there and sort all this out. You know, screw
Dennis Rodman. Yeah, they're friends. Yeah.
Is he going in his wedding dress?
So I said this earlier.
Shit, what a freak is that?
Rodman to go, and then we nuked the whole place, and we killed two birds with one stone.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure Rodman's there as well.
Yeah, Rodman goes in, and 6 months later you have Black Lives Matter in North Korea.
Yeah, let's just send like everybody that doesn't need to be here there.
Oh yeah, so
Roger, you just force
guys.
No, like
force.
You know, like border jumpers.
We'll put up.
Yeah, we'll just get
there. Just everyone that doesn't belong here.
Florida.
Well, I also get all of the
I don't
people.
think it was everyone that doesn't belong.
Get all of those.
I think it's more people we don't like. So
Yeah, but also get all those people. Get all of those so-called refugees, which aren't refugees, they're just migrating from North Africa. You know, if you tell them, by the way, your next destination is going to be North Korea. When you get on the boat.
You goofy bastard. I love you. You know that?
That would be such a horrible thing to say on an airline. Like,
Thank you.
Like if you're on an airplane and you're here over the intercom, this is your captain speaking. We're going to take a detour to North Korea. Fasten your seatbelts.
Oh my god! Yeah, could you imagine having to crash land in North Korea? Oh man.
I was about to say fuck you, Don, but you're a silly bastard. I love you, dude.
I'm not entirely sure your plane's really going to make it in one piece to the ground anyway, so most likely all the passengers will just be gone by that point.
Oh man, have you seen?
Either that or
have you guys seen Lord of War? It's that.
I'll be in a bowl of kimchi by dawn.
It's that Nicolas Cage movie, right? So, he's getting busted for running guns, and so he lands the plane on the highway in Sierra Leone, and the guys land there, and he just gives the guns away. He's like, "You guys want AKs? Here you go. Grenades here. Grenades for everybody." So by the time the customs guys get there, the whole plane is empty, no guns. And the agent's like, "You know what, man? I see what you did there." He handcuffs them and leaves them there right next to the plane for 48 hours. And as he's sitting there, it shows like a time skip, but all the African people are like ripping off parts of the plane. And at the end, there's like nothing left of the airplane. Like they just freaking salvage everything. I bet that's how it would be in North Korea.
Nigga, there's an airplane?
Yeah. They wouldn't really know what to do with the parts of an airplane. They're too suppressed.
Yeah.
No, they could build huts.
Big eye and a bird.
Yeah. They try to make it into a soup.
Yeah,
But that movie,
probably be a hotel by weekend.
And it was based on a real gun runner, so it's a pretty good movie.
You know what else was a good movie, guys? Fucking It. Go see it. Just stop the stream. Everybody go see It.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yourself, Park.
What, the new one?
Yeah.
You see, Park, you've just proved you have no taste whatsoever.
No, fuck you. That was
I'm going to find your fucking ship and sink the bastard.
That was great. I do not give a shit what you have to say. That was an amazing.
Did you ever see the original?
Portrayal.
Did you ever see the original?
Yes, I did, and I hated Pennywise. The original. He was just like an asshole.
That fucking.
He was just
plastic,
an asshole.
What the fuck was the spider at the end of it? I mean, that was just fucking mental. It was weird.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't want it spoiled, but Pirate, tell me there's no fucking spider at the end.
I'm not going to spoil the ending because I think everybody's going to love how it ends. I think you will love it if you go fucking see it. If you've read the book. Read the fucking book.
Yeah, like anybody in this
I read the book. I read the book when it first came out.
Yeah.
Oh, I read all the original stuff, but I enjoyed the book. But then, unfortunately, it's like everything. That's why I don't watch any Stephen King movies anymore. I mean, the Gangoliers. You remember that one? That was a fucking.
Oh my god, that was awful.
10 to Midnight. That was hideous.
Yeah, that was awful.
I mean, most of them are like straight to video.
I liked the original Poltergeist, but I fucking hated the
ending.
It depends.
Only fucked up the standing.
It still depends, brother.
Yep.
If you want to know a good horror movie, The Exorcist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is pretty.
I gotta watch
Fuck me,
it.
Jesus, fuck me.
When she walks down the fucking stairs backwards, that just like made me jump out of my fucking skin.
Honestly, I laughed the entire time when it was like the priests trying to.
Yeah, I need an old priest and a young priest. Of course you do, you fucking pervert.
Well, we did a top
Catholic prick.
No, it was horror movies, and I stand by my Nightmare on Elm Street as number one. I stand by
Elm
that.
Street is good.
Look,
Elm Street was good.
Look, here's the thing about Nightmare on Elm Street for me, right? That is a great concept of a monster that kills you in the dreams. But the original guy, what was his name?
That was England.
Yeah.
That was
England.
Him. Well, he just played like this cocky dick, and all he was funny to me. So I could never be scared of him. I was always like looking forward to Freddy Krueger popping out and saying some corny ass, cheesy fucking vulgar shit.
Yep.
The original movie became Jamie Lee Curtis.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Come on, bitch! I'm scared, scary bitch.
Yeah, that was too much original. You can't run, but bitch, I'm gonna find.
It did have some classic lines in it. But come on, I mean, you can't deny it. It was a classic. It may not have been great, but it was a classic in its own right.
I think it's a great movie for what it's worth. If you haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street, go watch it. The originals, they're awesome, but like it becomes a laugh fest.
Yeah, but after 3, well, really 1 and 2, you know, that is the originals are usually the best, and then they turn it into a fucking franchise. You know, like with the Friday the 13th and the Halloween ones. Same problem,
but I could always watch Jason go and just kill fucking campers all day long. That's hilarious.
That's it.
Die in the dumbest ways.
Don't forget the fucking Fantasia. Fantasia was awesome.
Fantasia? That was bloody Mickey Mouse. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mickey Mouse can be
I think he's talking Phantasm.
Phantasm. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Fantasia was fucking Mickey Mouse, you dick.
I was like,
yeah, it was awesome.
I don't know why, but Mickey Mouse fucking scares me.
Dude.
When he was looming over you.
When I saw him in the Kingdom Hearts game, I just kind of like peed myself a little.
Hey, Benny, not to start drama or nothing, but I think Buttercup's going to come on and have some bitchy comments, so that should be fun.
About anything particular.
Get him, Buttercup. Sick him.
She's like a smooch. Buttercup is awesome, even though she's kind of crazy bitch.
Buttercup works for the FBI and NSA. We all know that. Common knowledge.
Yeah, I'm going to jail.
Wait, is that what's going on?
I'll be your white knight, Benny.
FBI, hun.
That's it, right?
Black Knight.
Secretary at the NSA.
I won't white knight. I'll black knight Buttercup. I'll give her a good lancing.
Yes.
That sounds awfully racist, Cabbage.
Wait a minute, Eldritch God.
Yeah,
wait a minute, Eldritch. Seriously, dude, Jason in Space. That was the shittiest fucking Jason movie I ever saw.
No, that was horrible.
Which one?
Jason in Space. I like
Jason X.
Yeah, Jason X.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
That fucking movie.
Okay, I've gotta say that the badass Jason at the end looked cool, but yeah, that movie was shit.
No. I know people had issues with Freddy versus Jason for some reason.
I didn't.
Like that.
I thought it was good.
Was alright.
Yeah, it was a crappy crossover. It's desperate crossover. Just again, franchising.
It's like AVP. You can't expect much out of it, but you can expect some fun action.
No, but there was some setup for that. If you saw Jason Goes to Hell at the end, freaking Freddy's hand grabs the mask, man. There was setup for that movie. They planned.
Oh yeah. But
that's what I mean. They were preparing it. They already had the other book, pre-written. It'd probably been pre-approved, and they'd already paid in advance to the author.
Yeah,
honestly,
that part with the bong where Freddy turns into the bong is fucking great. Come on.
honestly, if they announced a sequel for Freddy versus Jason, I would fucking watch it. I'd be okay with that.
I would too.
Why not Freddy versus Predator? How about that? I mean, how fucking silly does it?
No, Cabbage. Now you're being fucking stupid.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
you just have no idea what you're talking about, you fucking Brit.
Those are two different.
Predator versus Clinton.
Yeah. Predator versus Hillary Clinton.
I would love to see.
Oh my god, Hillary would cough out that green goop that she spit in her cup, and she'd kill Predator with it. That's worse.
Hang on, that'll be like 2 Predators, 1 cup.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please, let's not.
No, don't.
Let's not go down the rabbit hole, people.
So, do you remember Tremors?
Do
you guys remember Tremors? That was a good B horror movie.
But that was funny as fuck.
I mean, it was funny.
Yeah, but it was meant to be funny.
Yeah. It was entertaining, but that was about it.
The only thing scary about that was Fred Ward's acting.
No scary, no drama, really.
It wasn't even a thriller. It was just one of those things. You just sit
watch
there
these dumbasses get eaten by worms.
Yeah, and you don't give a shit about any of them, so you got like there's no skin.
They're all so
stupid. And was in that film. He was the fella who lived up, in his bunker.
No, if you want to know a good horror movie, look up Minions. That's a scary one.
No, Goonies.
Goonies. Oh yeah. Goonies.
Oh come on! At least Tremors tried to be somewhat a B horror movie. Come on now. Goonies, a kids movie.
Well, exactly, but it had about as much horror value.
God damn it! I hate your shit.
Those worms reminded me of Beetlejuice, man. When they went outside the house.
Yeah, but that was a rip-off of June anyway, wasn't it? I mean, that was wasn't that June that had the,
Cabbage, you know what? You asked how crazy these crossover things will get, right? And now I'm just thinking somebody's got to do. If nobody else does, I will. I'll do like It versus the Langoliers.
Why?
Yeah.
No, it versus Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
It versus Carrie.
No, it's got to be Stephen King, right? It's got to be relevant.
Killer
Stephen King.
No, Space though.
It versus
yeah, can you imagine? It versus Christine, just a car. Like it'd just be a car accident. That'll be it.
I've got the best one. I've got the best one here. Machete versus the INS.
But Carrie
Danny Trejo with a bunch of fucking like weapons going after the.
What about Carrie versus chick from Misery or whatever? Fucking.
No, if it's going to be Stephen King, it's got to be his own characters. You got to keep it within the genre.
No. What we could do is, It versus the hotel from The Shining. It has to stay the night at the hotel in The Shining, and whichever one like makes it out, right?
No, The Shining versus Cujo.
Well, there wouldn't be no freeze inside the hotel in that movie. Cujo would take you the fuck out.
Dude, yeah, Cujo just like tear those little twin bitches. They'd be like, "Come play with us, Cujo," and then he just like rip their fucking throats out.
Yeah, red rum, rawr!
Yeah. Jack Nicholson would be like, "Here's," and just get mauled. Straight up.
Here's Cujo.
Hey, what's up, Buttercup?
Hey.
What was the other one? Pet Sematary.
Who's turned on his fucking
fuck. The Shining Hotel versus the Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery.
Oh, that little boy from Pet Cemetery, if he's holding that syringe, he'll win every time. That's the scariest thing I ever saw. Fuck that.
Dude, I think the Pet Cemetery might actually win that one. All those fucking crazy ass animals coming back to life and killing all the shit in the hotel. Yeah, I could see
No,
that.
I couldn't take that. Once I saw the original Frankenstein from the TV show of the 60s, once I saw him in it, I couldn't take the movie seriously.
Oh my god.
What about all the kids from Village of the Damned versus Carrie?
Oh, no. Children of the Corn versus Village of the Damned. Yeah.
No, I think the Village.
I don't know. I think Carrie might take that one.
I think Village of the Damned would be better fighting up against the Children of the Corn. I think that would be better.
Or like the Lord of the Flies kids or some shit like that,
Lord
right?
of Flies, yes.
Or hang on, the Leprechaun versus Debbie Does Dallas.
Turn your camera
oh my god!
Leprechaun shit.
Debbie would just that'll be some heavy GP action.
That's the way the cabbage likes it.
I can just imagine that cheeky little fucking leprechaun bastard. God damn it, I hated those movies. They were so fucking funny. I could never like take them seriously at all.
Yeah, with Nicole Aniston's first.
I'm gonna have to ignore you on the stream now.
What?
I'm gonna have to sit on ignore. I don't like doing that, but I'm gonna have to fucking camera. I'm gonna put him on ignore because his camera's fucking up my connection.
How would you guys feel if they remade The Shining?
I would kill the director.
Yeah, sorry, man. All right, finally, fucking listen.
If they got the right cast, then maybe I'd consider it.
How would you guys feel if Tim Burton remade The Shining?
No, fuck no. Fuck everything about that idea. That's horrible.
Fucking shit.
Like, good idea for a terrible movie there, Buttercup, but yeah.
I could totally picture it, though. Like,
my God.
Johnny Depp is Jack.
No, Jack Skellington is fucking Jack Nicholson's part, right?
No, no. Johnny Depp
and turn it into
is Jack Torrance. And fucking Helena Bonham Carter is his wife. And I don't know. I'm sure they can find some tortured-looking child actor.
Oh, I just assumed Johnny Depp would play the wife.
Johnny Depp plays all the parts.
Who was the guy who played Home Alone?
Don't
get a child actor. Who was the kid who did Home Alone? Get him to do it.
Is he one of the dead ones?
No, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's like.
He looks fucked up at the moment. He looks like
he's drugged out. Yeah, he must be drugged out.
I think he's still traumatized from. I think traumatized by Michael Jackson and stuff.
Well, no, Edward Furlong looks the same.
Had one too many furry experiences at the.
So, Princess, what are you? Have you got a channel or what? Or
on the carousel?
What?
This is the first time I've seen you on the stream. Have you got a channel or something? Make videos?
Oh, this is cute. Yes, I've been around for a while.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that, you know. Sounds bad.
Yeah, she's a slut.
Fuck off.
What is the name of your channel, Princess Son, or is it just Princess?
He's just looking for some wank matter.
Right now it's Princess Buttercup.
Don't tell him.
There's Princess Buttercup.
You'll just be looking at your cleavage and wanking.
Go sub to me.
I don't need to see cleavage to wank. I'm doing it right now.
If you're looking for cleavage, you're going to be sorely disappointed. I put my channel back up. There's only one video on there, and there's only about 8 seconds of cleavage. So maybe not even 8 seconds. Maybe like 3 seconds. It's really just me being an absolute cunt in my video because I can.
You just need a still.
You know I love you, hon.
What?
I said, you know I love you.
You just need. He said he only needs, like what was it, 5 seconds. You just need a still image. That's it. Good enough. He's
yeah, yeah. I suppose you could just pause it at exactly the right second. But I mean, that's gonna take some effort, and you're probably gonna have to watch the video a few times through. So yeah, go ahead, go do that. Absolutely, go do that.
Are you an American as well?
Yeah, some you can.
Yes, I'm an American.
Where do you live?
Can't you tell by the accent?
Midwest.
Yeah, dox yourself, please. Please dox yourself. I want
what the hell, boys? Where do you
like? Weird, man.
Yeah,
she lives in the city of Brownsville, guys. Didn't you?
Jesus, you never ask somebody where they live. I mean, apart from the country or maybe their county, but.
Well, I know where everybody lives here.
I will give you that I live in the Midwest because that's a
Cabbage,
9-state region.
I'm gonna send you a package, Cabbage. Give me your address.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna show up at your house,
gonna have
Cabbage,
soap in it?
with a bottle of chloroform and some rope. Tell me where you live.
Actually, I might even give you. I might give you the information. Actually.
And she's gonna be singing the Powerpuff Girls theme song the entire time.
Okay.
Actually, it's gonna be that song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" from Wizard of Oz, as I just brutally rape your ass the entire time. It's just gonna be. You're gonna be crying, and it's
that's gonna be done. No, it's gonna be.
No, I really want to know where this girl lives.
If you want it to be really, if you want to be creepy, then it's got to be either Fairy Jacques or Ring a Roses.
No, Frere Jacques only
Ring
works
Roses
if you then pluck the body parts of the song.
Well, you see, that could be the end part with the vivisection, the Frere Jacques bit, and then you have, I don't know, this is getting rather dark. But
if I were to pull fingernails and like toenails off to the tune of the song, I suppose it could work. Because, you know.
No, you Ring a Roses has got to be in there
I could
somewhere.
cut
That's
fingers and toes off.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is that one of your things? Is that one of your things? You into that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you see.
Yeah, I'm into mutilating people. It's my thing.
Voice is definitely getting his rock stuff now.
Well, you know, there's a whole forum on the dark web for that, Buttercup.
There is. Yeah. Well,
you can find it.
Can someone link me to it?
Onion Network, snuff movies.
Can I? See, I
really
need a willing participant. Like, I need to have them sign
a consent
form first. Because, you know, you can't do anything without consent these days, right?
Do I hear a...
Oh, no, you can eat... You can eat anybody without any problem, but you can't date them. You know, you can't. Unless you constantly, ask them whether it's like, can I touch you here? Can I touch you? They don't care about eating parts of people. That's fine. There's no legal...
Well,
you cannot just like I said, showing a thing on Craigslist, gourmet dining. Just don't tell them that they're the meal.
Hey, Sid,
no, you're not allowed to stick it in my butt.
Try dropping out back. We can't understand a word you're saying, man.
I can't hear him at all because he keeps his fucking camera on. Just tell the dick to turn his camera off.
Seth, stop trying to, give your microphone a blowjob,
Oh my gosh, like every stream he comes on, he gets that. I think it's because he's talking to his cell phone, you guys. I think that's the issue.
No.
But yeah, drop out and come back. Since, that might clear up your mic. Oh, there you go. That worked a lot better. Never mind.
Well, I still can't hear him because I had to block him because he wouldn't fucking listen to the fact his camera was fucking me up.
Cabbage, I think half the reason why you're not hearing him is because you keep talking every time he's talking.
No, it's definitely the camera thing.
Sith, say something.
No!
I won't hear him. I've already had to put him on ignore. I warned him. I gave him a good 2-minute warning.
Did you
less than a nuclear weapon, but I think sufficient time for him to just turn his fucking camera off, and he didn't. So I had to do it. Otherwise, I couldn't hear the rest of you.
Me? Do I have to rape you?
How it goes.
I will stick my dick right in you. That's right.
Did your mama ever tell you not to talk with your mouth full? Come on.
I hate you. Alright, here, I'll try it. Fuck you.
So, will we run out of horror movie
who's putting their dick where? I'm lost.
I think Sith is going to put his dick on Cabbage's shoulder, but I don't think cabbages have shoulders. So I'm not sure.
Frick you, Dodge. I'll be
this is speciesal abuse.
Well, basically, earlier, Seth said something about hiding a carrot somewhere, and just kind of like weirdly invited Cabbage to find it, but Cabbage had ignored him, so he couldn't hear shit.
Yeah.
He wants to
we already did the carrot thing anyway. You know, you're vegetarian. What was it?
Did you ever find the carrot?
Business. Fuck all of you. You're right, bastards.
Yeah, so didn't anyone tell you you should swallow and don't talk with your mouth full?
I can hear you somewhat, Sith, but it does kind of sound like you're talking with like a mouthful of peanut butter.
He's deep throating a carrot.
I'm gonna kill you all. I'll be right back.
Okay, dude, that is better. That was a lot better.
Yeah, right.
You're not going to kill any of us. Don't lie.
It's all right, Seth. We can wait till you actually make the border crossing before you start talking again.
Okay, can you rat bastards hear me now?
Yes, but I was just going to say, suddenly all our computers shut down because Sith sent us all viruses through Hangouts.
Good luck with that.
Well, Google is a fucking virus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. Can you hear me now?
Well, it's Trojan horse at the bare minimum.
My phone's got so many viruses. Good luck getting another one in there. It ain't gonna fit.
You've been hanging out on porn for a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, fuck everyone. That's funny, you bastards.
I guess I should really check my phone for viruses.
No, I need to.
Pornhub Buttercup's like, shit, really?
Yeah, that is the downside, but you know, it's just so fucking convenient.
Yeah, that's why I don't use cell phones. I don't use them. I've still got an old flip phone.
Dude, you're like fucking Kirk or Spock.
Because you're 70, or your parents don't trust you with a smartphone?
No, because I'm techno savvy and I'm not fucking ignorant to the shit. I actually worked in the industry and I know what these fuckers get up to.
Well, actually, you see, Mad Dodge, it wasn't really the porn sites that did it. Found out it's because, I thought I'd won $1 million because a little pop-up told me so, and so I clicked OK. Suddenly, my computer was just taking a dump on me.
Shocking.
Yeah, don't you hate it when that Nigerian prince doesn't send you the money?
Oh man, dude.
Even after you wire him all your bank account information, just fucking asshole. Swear.
Says he'll make me a millionaire, but then he just takes it, spends it all on fucking. God, what the hell do they do over in Africa?
Cocaine and his sixth wife.
Really, honestly.
They probably
they don't need
and a boat.
Yeah, no, not a boat. Goats. He's probably got himself a herd of goats. Yeah. Goes on a few goats and a carrot.
Concubine goats.
All right, so the Eldritch God, unless the Care Bears are being sexually aroused by being raped to death by a giant centipede, I doubt it will be quite the same level of mind sacrification. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. So, something about the Care Bears being raped by a centipede and enjoying it?
It's okay. The Eldritch God is a bit of a pretentious bastard.
What is this guy on and how do
I need to take just 2 seconds to say, Eldritch God, I love you. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, there is Care Bear porn. There is Care Bear porn out there.
So, Princess, you love Cabbage and the Eldritch God. You're a bit of a slut.
I put myself about.
They're my friends. More than anything.
Well, the Care Bears.
Phone and I hate you all.
No.
Every last one of you. Starting with freaking cabbage.
Care Bear fetishes.
Starting with cabbage. Where do I rank on that scale? I'm interested now.
What? Who?
No,
Where?
I don't really have much. Sorry,
What scale are you talking about? Who mentioned scale?
Oh, we've lost 3 people.
Google's fucking up, mate. This has been going on for about 2 months now. 6 weeks, 2 months. It just constantly fucking does this.
Yeah, like a month and a half ago, everybody was blaming me, and they even gave that up because it's not me.
No, it's definitely not, mate. It happens everywhere. Any Google thing fucks up.
The ranking on which he hates us, I'm interested as to what my number is on that list.
My phone's an asshole. I get it. You guys win. All the last lot of you bastards.
Now I can hear you again now.
Yeah, I know.
Turn your fucking
See,
camera off, dick.
It's the Mexican Google. It's Google's.
What was that, Sith? Oh, I'm sorry. All I heard was.
Hey, fuck you!
You gotta take that cock out of here, my boy.
Oh my god. Are you, like, am I the only one looking at the chat? There's
now, children.
And SpongeBob porn, I guess. What the hell is wrong with the world?
Oh no, the world is retarded, Dodge. What do you expect?
So, okay. Yeah, never mind. Well, no, fuck it. So, Optimus Prime and the Care Bear? Wow. With SpongeBob watching or recording?
What?
My Little Pony getting blown off by Iron Man.
Ah, please, just like, what the fuck? Stop going down the toilet bowl.
Thanks to Max Bear there in the chat, I own Tony the Tiger fucking one of the My Little Pony characters.
There you go.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
that's a thing that exists now.
Max's imagination knows no bounds.
Max, you motherfucker.
Max is a sound, solid individual. I shall hear nothing bad about Max.
Max is a sexy bitch.
Max is awesome.
I don't know about sexy. He's a mental bitch. That's for sure.
I'll put my dick on your forehead too.
He put his dick on anything, apparently.
I'll put my dick on anything. I don't give a fuck.
Do a selfie. Jesus.
I still want to see this fucking drawing that he did of like Mohammed or whatever. He did something offensive.
Yeah, he deleted it though. He did it on a stream and then deleted it after. He's
got it stored somewhere. Max, come on, man.
Max, bring it forth. Let's call them to war.
Yeah, join it and share.
Second Crusade starts with your drawing, Matt Bear.
Hey, you sexy bitch.
I'll do another one.
Here's a sexy bitch. Shut up, Kevin.
Do what you did last time and then up your rate a bit.
You cabbage. Dickhead. I love you, brother. You're still a butthead.
I don't deny it. I have never denied that.
All right. I might be being trolled right now, but it's still a funny idea. Wood in the chat says there's a porno of Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn. Now that
lookalikes, what a idiot. Yeah, but the weird thing is, I want to see it just for the fucking, the car crash it would be.
Yeah,
I honestly think that exists.
There'll be like lookalikes that somebody would have done that. I bet you somebody did. They found their granddad and their grandma. And
oh my god.
It's granny porn.
Cabbage.
Granny porn.
No, wait, it's called Hard Brexit. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's with 3 X's too.
The thing is, it's gonna be Brexit exit.
It'll be Theresa May taking the Corbyn.
No, it'll be Theresa May with a strap on.
Okay.
Oh, please. This is just not a mental image I fucking wanted, people. God damn.
You see, she looks like a fucking bag lady.
Is she?
Oh, God. So I did monetize this stream, but it's not going to hold.
That's not gonna happen, mate. Forget
You
it.
should have known better.
Silly
You really should have known better.
They usually monetize for 24 hours, so that's okay.
Aloha snack bar.
Need to go and get my other identification. The Max Miller identification.
Yep, that's how we summon him. We all got to start shouting Aloha snack bar.
Aloha snack bar. I mean,
Gotta say 3 times, otherwise it doesn't count.
No, but in that interview with the Piper Report yesterday, he asked what I wanted to do in the next year with my channel. I really do kind of want to do a podcast. So I'm going to look into how to do that and throw it up on different platforms.
That's easy. That's the easiest thing you could do. You can do it with anything. You can fucking do it over Skype. You can do it on TeamSpeak. Just record the thing and then post it up onto iTunes or any platform that's willing to, post your content. Or you want to pay people.
But be interesting first.
Yeah, Mad, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you do a libertarian podcast where you go telling me about your fucking privatized police force and privatized fucking fire departments and privatized fucking everything. I mean, seriously, what are we looking at now? Privatized fucking
roads.
Sewage systems.
Roads.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Sewage systems. It'd end up like fucking India. You'd have shit.
Yeah, city maintenance.
Down the streets. Yeah.
Hey, Pirate.
Have you ever watched RoboCop 1 and 2?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, well that was pretty fucking prophetic, wasn't it? Because that's what happens when you privatize.
Pirate, I hereby claim your pirate ship for the Confederacy. It's it's ours now. So.
Oh, really? I'd like to see that day in hell happen.
Oh shit.
The day somebody takes my pirate ship is the day I blow up the fucking pirate ship, Mad Dodge. So you just be aware, nobody's having this ship but me.
Yeah, that'll happen when hell freezes over.
Yeah.
So is it like the Enterprise? You have a self-destruct system on there?
Fuck yeah, I do, and you best believe the captain goes out with a bang.
Yeah, but Cap, your ship is on the bottom of the ocean.
Well, also, doesn't the captain go down with his ship?
Always.
I love you, Dee.
Yeah, look, fucking voice just fucked off.
Yeah, voice had to go too. You guys, do you have any last words? We can end it and hang out in a private chat for a few.
I just have one thing I need to say.
Oh, no, yeah, I was wanting this shootout between Buttercup and Benny to go down.
We love you, Buttercup. Smile, honey.
Benny knows what he did. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And
what kind of shit?
Cabbage.
What kind of
Cabbage.
shoot are we talking about? Yeah.
Cabbage. I need to say something to you.
Oh, please.
Do you know that scene in The Lion King where he puts all the leaves around his face to make the mane?
Yeah.
Okay, well, every time I look at your avatar, I think of that scene, but, done in hell.
Excellent.
It's just that scene reenacted with just demons in hell. That's all I picture when I look at your avatar.
Just look at the eyes. Just pay attention to the eyes.
Yeah, they're soulless and slightly cross-eyed. Not helping.
Trying out stab me.
Fighting in the stream, Mad Dodge.
I would take your soul.
Oh, well, because we've hit about 3 hours and I'm running out of shit to talk about, to be honest.
Oh, you fucking pussy.
No stamina.
Oh, you.
Young people today.
Yeah, I was really interested to see. I wanted to know what Benny, what did you do?
Benny knows what he did.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on a live stream and shit pretty much went down and
and
over here.
Were you a cuck, Benny? Is that what happened?
I got called a cuck in a video.
I did see that.
I didn't love that video.
By whoever did
that was hilarious.
That video was funny. It was. I loved it.
Bitch slap.
I gave it a thumbs up.
Oh, did you? They called you a cuck and you gave it a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a thumb up what? Yeah, but you don't know what the thumb's going up.
No, I liked it, but I just feel like for the person who did it, I'll work on it a little bit. Like a little bit.
I mean,
oh, who's got the train?
I mean, hell, I feel honored I got my own slide in that, but
right, but I still don't know why they like said cuck. They could have come up with so many better things for you, but they were like, Benny's just a cuck. Like
they could have, but
yeah.
I don't take that word very seriously because it's been so used so many times. But
yeah, it's a weak thing now. It's a vacuous fallback, isn't it? You know, cuck. Yeah, edgy. I mean, it has been for what, a good six months or so now. You know, nobody pays attention to that. It's like just calling somebody a dick or being an ass. That's all it means these days.
Yeah, it's been watered down. Just watered down.
You don't give somebody a good insult. It's got to be relevant.
It's one of those things that's like, yeah, I know what I did, but I got deal with it. I ain't gotta blame anyone else. I ain't blaming no one. I ain't trying to start shit. I ain't got time for shit.
Oh, bullshit, Benny. I don't have time for shit, says Benny.
I don't want to start shit.
Benny, you are one of the like
on Twitter doing
fucking it. You are one of the most antagonistic people online. Okay,
I don't have time for shit.
And I love it. It's hilarious. Keep doing it, baby.
When it comes to Twitter, I am an asshole. I really am. I start shit on Twitter a lot.
Holy fuck, it's so funny though. Oh my god.
Yeah, what was that one you posted up today with the? Oh, I saw one of your posts with. It was a Twitter snapshot. It's funny as hell, with the woman with the poster saying, "Oh, fuck, what was it?"
Cool story. Thanks.
Sorry, yeah, I know. Because the thing was, I can see it in my head, but I can't remember exactly what was on the poster the woman's holding up. But then it had all the captions underneath, which is okay, and then a list of different options. I was hoping Benny could fill in the details. As it was his fucking post.
I'm trying to remember what you're talking about, because now I want to know.
Well, you posted it up on Discord. You posted it up on Discord. It was in one of the channels on Discord.
Fuck, what was it?
It was a good one, though. It was very cutting.
Oh, I think it was the one about, the statues. I think it was about that. Was it? What the fuck was it?
No.
Whatever.
Jesus, there's trouble, you see. Discord is constant fucking messaging. Deep fucking memes coming out of your ears.
I also think that all of us are a pain in the ass to the anti-SJWs. We are a big pain in the ass. And true. I like it.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that because you were eating your mic. Could you just pull back slightly and repeat?
Is that fun?
Look, I know you want. No. Look, I know you want to try to show us your deep throat skills, but it's not working.
Oh, fucking. Dude.
Here you go. I'm gonna deep throat my microphone.
Look, I didn't hear gagging, so it's not enough.
I love all.
Cabbage doesn't have a gag reflex.
I know. No problem.
Anyways, good night, my
I have no epi. I have my epiglottis removed at birth.
Anyways, good night, my friends. It's very fun to hang out with you.
What? What was that?
Yep. Later, City.
Well, let me just.
Seriously, man.
God,
$2 at fucking Walmart, and you can get yourself a decent mic. It's not expensive.
Bastards, I love you all.
McDonald's.
Good to see you, man.
Smooches, bitch.
And a big fuck you from me.
All right. Again, good night.
Take care, mate.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, what else has happened here recently, right?
Here, what do you mean, planet Earth?
Yeah, on planet Earth, like here meaning the present, more so.
What you mean what you mean the year? It's
just recent in the recent days, Cabbage. You
it's
know,
2017, bro.
Yeah.
Hurricanes have happened. That's what's happened.
Something else has gone down. I know other shit's gone down. But
Fires?
Well, they're fucking up Brexit, as I predicted. So, oh yeah, Californian fires. Yeah, that's a big one too, isn't it? So, why don't you just set up a big pipeline, right? They can set up an oil pipeline. You know, like why not have a pipeline for the water to then put out the fires that from Texas to California, and then they can put the fires out.
You see, Mad Dodge, this is the problem with the libertarians, right? Is that like now people care about the fires that are in California, but nobody gives a shit about that big ass fire that's right by your fucking house, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, fuck California.
My fire department, bruh.
Yep.
And actually, Oregon has a shortage of wildland firefighters.
Sorry, the fire insurance, bruh.
Get back to the day. You know what, man? You can take that
insurance plaque.
When you have a heart attack, Cabbage, and you're sitting in the ambulance with it stacked 3 deep because of your socialized health care, you're gonna be like, "Damn, Mad Dog was right before you fucking die."
No, I wouldn't know because I've never. I mean, all the other stuff that they say is out there. I mean, yeah, it's out there, but you know, life's a fucking roulette wheel anyway. So I don't know. Anyway, what do you end up paralyzed and then you got some great healthcare system, which is just going to keep you in a vegetative state for 40 years while you slowly go mad inside your own head.
Yeah, well, there's that. You have a point there, but
there is that. There's always a downside, right?
What's the worst thing about eating vegetables? Trying to fit in the wheelchair.
Yeah, you can never cook that wheelchair properly. There's not enough spices in the world to make leather and metal taste good, and rubber.
Yeah, but you see, if they're in that state, you don't put them in a wheelchair. You just put them in a fuck swing.
No, you put them in a wheelchair and like make them face the sea. And when you can't afford to take care of them anymore, you just kick them into the ocean. You know, like you put them on the top of a cliff. You gotta let them just slowly go mad, staring out at sea.
Make sure it's at sunset. Make it nice and peaceful for them.
So, there was somebody in the chat that asked if I've talked about the Lord Nielsen statue. I haven't. Cabbage, what do you think about that? Don't they want to tear that down now?
It's not Nielsen. It's not Nielsen. It's Nelson.
Nelson. My apologies.
Nelson's column. Yeah. Anybody tries to take down the Nelson's column, they're going to get the living shit kicked out of them. By me personally, if nobody else. Fucking retarded. It's the most ridiculous thing. I mean, the guy actually was totally against slavery. He even dumped off slaves. Whenever he captured ships, if they had slaves on them, he would, you know, like put the people at the first port of call and release them. Yeah, it's horseshit. I'm sick and tired of all of this.
Well, exactly. Take it down?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's only, I mean, it's a historical reference. So now, fuck these people. I'm absolutely sick and tired of this. I really am. Anything. Well, I mean, I told you this with the Robert E. Lee thing. I thought that was fucking retarded. I mean, everything. At the end of the day, what are you going to have? No beauty. There's going to be gassing land. It's just going to be barren lands. You just may as well end up with like Tiananmen Square, just, you know, block pavement, and then maybe a couple of emblems to the, you know, the grand leader or something, you know, the great leader. It's friggin' nonsense, and I can't abide any of these people. They'll be taking down Churchill next. I mean, Churchill, they would have an argument for, right, with their social justice or shit. You know, the first person, you know, Saddam Hussein was accused, you know, like one of the reasons for invading was, you know, the gassing of the Kurds back in the 1980s, right? That was one of the arguments for removing Saddam Hussein. The first person to recommend gassing the Kurds was actually Winston Churchill when he was Foreign Office Minister, because they wouldn't pay their taxes. And the only reason they didn't do it was because the mustard gas wouldn't disperse properly. So, you know, there's a good reason. So, I mean, fuck anything else that he's ever done. But, you know, one time he had a particularly questionable idea. I mean, it would probably never have happened, but he, you know, he proffered the idea because he did, you know, there was a new weapon that was available. I mean, forget all of his activities in the, you know, the First World War, anything else, you know. Then again, just the fact that he's a man, right? The bloke, got penis, can be persecuted.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, it's all pathetic. Sick of it. It's going to blow back on women. It really will. It's not going to look nice when it comes back on that. Because this is the thing, I don't know, women, it's almost like they are pushing us. I remember seeing, I think it was Black Pigeon did a video, and he was absolutely bang on the money. That we were, you know, women, men test theories, women, you know, test men. And if you don't have your mettle, if you don't have the, you know, the will to maintain something, then women lose respect. And I think there's a great deal of truth in that. So they push the men to see how far they'll go, and women do, like, you know, people say, oh, well, you can't say women like a dominant man. Buttercup, you have a vagina. I'm assuming.
Yes, I do.
I mean, I've never seen it on camera, obviously, but I'm assuming.
Obviously.
Yeah, but the women do like a man who's willing to stand his ground, right? You don't want a little cuck who's going to sit in a corner and, you know, weep at the first, you know, threat that happens. And with that comes the other side of it, right? That you know that you're not going to get your own way. And when you get your own way all the time, then the person becomes effectively redundant, right?
I mean, to a certain degree, yes. Like, women, I can't speak for all women, but for a lot of women, they're complicated. We do want a guy who will stand his ground in public, who won't back down, who will fight in public with adversaries and the like. But we do also want a guy who, in the privacy of our own home, will give us what we want.
No, I don't.
Like, we do want our way. Like, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you know, in the privacy of your own home.
You want your cake and eat it. Yeah, and that's the reason that now you got so many of these Muslims and people, you know, like, because they are total patriarchy. I mean, this is a weird reason why, you know, how feminists came up with the idea that somehow Islam is a good idea. You look at that, total patriarchy, treat the women like shit, tell them what to wear, how they can act, and everything else, and all these people are suddenly adopting it. Well, that shows that women clearly want to have some, you know, management. They have management issues. Doesn't it?
I
mean, like I said, there's extremes, but what I'm saying is that, you know, generally speaking, if a guy is, you know, like, women say they want a reasonable guy. I mean, women have always wanted, especially in their most, when they're at the most fertile, in their, you know, 30, you know, up to their 30s, 30, you know, 30-ish. They always want to go for the guy who's, you know, exciting. And then they want to find somebody who's, you know, dependable. Right? You got exciting and you got dependable. Very rarely are you going to find the crossover of excitingly dependable. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen, is it?
Not very often, no.
Yeah. So women are actually looking for something that they can't have. Which is why you find that 10% of kids in Europe, I believe, are currently being raised. There was it came out of a DNA thing that they did when they were looking back over, they wanted to identify where people had come from, things like Charlemagne and, the Viking roots and all that kind of stuff, doing genealogy. And when they looked at that, they found out, oddly enough, one of the weird results was that 10% of kids that are being raised are not being raised. The fathers are not the fathers.
And everybody.
So 1 in 10 guys is actually not raising his own child, but he thinks he is.
That's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It happens a lot.
It does, yeah. And usually just after an argument, because some bitch just get, oh, well, I'm going to go and fuck somebody else because I'm upset with you and I can't hit you, so I'm going to go and fuck somebody else. And then she gets knocked up. And then, the guy, maybe she fucks him the next day. So it all works out in sync, and he doesn't ever know that it's not his. Unless it pops out a different colour. I mean, if it pops out a different colour, then he's going to obviously have some indication.
Yeah. If one of my kids ended up being Asian, I'd be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah.
Bing bong, bing chong.
That's not a generation skip. Comes out with a fucking Kim Jong-un haircut. Kill it. Give it the Spartan treatment.
Oh god, that's horrible. Kim Jong-un haircut from birth.
Dad, come on. Everyone's doing it.
I think that's a low enough mark to end the stream on. Oh god. We went all over the place. We started off with a girl being eaten by rats. There was some stuff in the middle that, oh yeah, that story was interesting, man. I'll send you the link. I'm not going to cover it again, but then, of course, as always, the panel gets to be demonetized right there in the middle of the stream. It's okay. I'm used to it. We had a little bit of movie talk.
You can cut parts of the stream up, There are things called like media editors.
Yeah,
you can download it, cut it up, and then the bits that you can't monetize, you can separate.
Yeah, but I'm pro free speech. They put my video yellow, whatever. I don't care.
Take a 2-hour stream, cut it down to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't want to sift through it to find the spots. But yeah, that's the Redeye stream number 19. Watching, good night, and good luck.
Fuck you all.